Yo. What is good? Sixer faithful. Sixer Nation. Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB, where RB actually shows up for work. RB's actually here. And the Sixers do have a game tonight. They're still at home at the Wells Fargo, going up against the Washington Wizards, or essentially maybe a skeleton version of the Washington Wizards. Sixers will be without Joel Embiid, without Paul George, without Andre Drummond, without a bunch of people. So you know what we call this, man? Another one on the schedule. 1 of 82. A mandatory obligation. That's what we're calling this one, man. What else do you want me to say? Sixers and Wizards coming up Wednesday night. Sixers need to win. See if they can get it done. We'll see if they can get it done. That's what I got, man. That's what I got right here on Philly Take with RB. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are tapping in from, and welcome in officially to Philly Take with RB. It is the Sixers Game Day live show presented by our friends at Kook Burger and Bar. As always, we're powered by BetUS. And yeah, man, it's these type of games where you sit here and you wonder, like, why do I watch this team? Like, what is this? Why are ratings down? Well, here you go. Here you go. We'll talk about this one. But we have the 6-28 tanking Washington Wizards coming into town to take on the 14-20 Philadelphia 76ers. This is the number one Sixers Game Day live show, and despite whatever happens with this team, we will be here through it all, man. We give you the pregame, the live game, and the postgame coverage, including our staple play-by-play and reactions, our analysis as it all goes down, and we take your phone calls after the game. So be sure to join the Philly Take Discord and tap in after the game and call in on the Discord or the phone lines. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor right now. If you are, for some reason, in this chat, ready to watch this game with RB, first act of business, man. Like the show. Because even if you don't like the Sixers right now and what they've been doing, you like RB. So hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button if you want to become a subscriber for free and join in on the live chat. And if you want to become an official part of the Philly Take family and get those special emojis, those special channel member emojis, the loyalty badges. And if you want to get shouted out in the chat and be a part of the family, then go ahead and hit that join button down below or hit that link pinned in the chat. Shout out to all of our members who go above and beyond and support me. A lot of exclusive perks, including a merchandise discount on the way for the channel members. Lastly, be sure to follow us on all platforms, Instagram and TikTok. We give you the content every day at Philly Take with RB. Follow me on Twitter as well at RB Philly Take to connect with me everywhere. Once again, special shout out to the members in the chat. I see Sean J in the building. I see Rachel Tice. What up, Rachel? Clint in the chat. Banj. Shouts out to the members in the chat. And thank you guys for being a part of the family. Once again, hit that join button down below. It is officially time to kick things off with Sixers pregame live, but we're going to do it a little bit different here today, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not going to give a whole pregame breakdown for this game. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you the injury reports. Here are the starting lineups, by the way. For the Sixers tonight, Tyrese Maxey, Eric Gordon. Yes, you heard that correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Gordon is starting tonight. Kelly Oubre Jr., Caleb Martin, Gershon Yabusele. For the Washington Wizards, it'll be Bub Carrington, Bilal Coulibaly, Kaishawn George, Kyle Kuzma, Jonas Valanciunas. Here are the injury reports for tonight. For the 76ers, Joel Embiid out with a foot sprain. Andre Drummond out with a toe sprain. Paul George out with left groin tightness. KJ Martin out. Jared McCain out. Kyle Lowry out. Here's the Washington Wizards injury report coming into today. Marvin Bagley III, right knee sprain, out. Sadiq Bey, ACL surgery, out. Malcolm Brogdon, foot pain, out. Bub Carrington, low back soreness, questionable. He will play tonight. Johnny Davis, non-COVID illness, out. Alex Sarr, non-COVID illness, out. Jordan Poole, left hip contusion, out. Kyle Kuzma, right calf contusion, questionable. Tristan Vucevic, right ankle sprain, out. Once again, Kyle Kuzma and Bub Carrington will play tonight. They are in the starting five. So, rather than go through the entire lineup and talk about all of that, I will reiterate what I said on my video yesterday. If you guys tapped into that, thank you for watching the videos. Those are also equally as important here on the channel. And we've built up a pretty good audience on those videos. And I will reiterate that this is absolutely insane. As much as you guys love coming into these streams, as much as you love the platform, as much as we love the Sixers, how can this team continue to sit guys out and want to gel and build chemistry? Yesterday afternoon, they ruled Joel Embiid and Paul George out for tonight's game. Sure, they may be able to beat the Wizards tonight. They're 11-point favorites. Even with Joel, Drummond, and PG out, they are 11-point favorites. That's how bad and injured the Washington Wizards are. But in addition to that, they got the Pelicans on Friday. Zion Williams is back. Zion Williamson. Sunday, they play the Magic. Paolo Banchero is making his return. And then they get into literally a death schedule, which I talked about on the postgame show 2 nights ago. So this team is about to hit a really hard stretch. And if they don't have their players in, people are going to be pissed off. I had 5 people on the video yesterday and the postgame show the night before comment or DM me and say that they bought tickets to the game on Monday night. They showed up to the arena, and then 30 minutes before they were about to kick off, Joel Embiid was ruled out with an injury. Has to change, man. Has to change. So once again, tonight is another game on the schedule. Thank you all so much for being here. The fact we have all these people in here already is amazing. And I'm glad that people stay in here regardless, win or lose. That's what we do. We give you the coverage. We break it all down. The Wizards are absolutely awful. They're 1-13 on the road. Sixers still should win this game, but we'll get to the chat here. SBK, thank you for becoming a channel member, man. Thank you so much. Hold on, let me hit this horn for you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming a member, man. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat right now, I need your thoughts. Which player is going to lead the game in points tonight? Which team, which player, how many points? I'm going to be honest here. Like I just said, the Wizards are down about 11 players. So the easy answer tonight is Tyrese Maxey. I'm not going to overthink it. Tyrese Maxey has to have a good game tonight. If Maxey struggles again, then we need to have a serious conversation. If Tyrese Maxey does not play well tonight, we need to have a serious conversation because who is he playing against? So, who is cooking tonight, ladies and gentlemen? It is officially Who is Cooking, presented by Kook Burger and Bar. Shout out to our partners, man. Go check them out. 21st and Market Street in Center City, Philly. Open 7 days a week. Ton of game day specials for every Philly game day. Eagles playoffs coming up. Really good spot to go watch the game, man. Check them out. Get a delicious burger. Get a signature Shoobie Shake, a.k.a. the best milkshake you ever try in your entire life. Go check out the Kook Beach. Hang out at Kook Burger and Bar. And let them know RB sent you. So who's cooking tonight? I'm not going to overthink it, all right? Tyrese Maxey, give me 42 tonight. If Maxey gives us anything lower than 25, I think we need to have a serious conversation about where Tyrese Maxey is at. So Tyrese Maxey for 42 tonight. Tyrese Maxey is the only answer. If one of these other dudes comes out here and drops 50 against the Sixers, then just shut it down. Let's see. Sean J says 31 for Maxi. Julius, Maxi 32. Clint says Maxi 35. Let's see. Dom says 38 points. Get right game for Maxi. Cool J, Maxi 30 plus. Rob says Yabu at 45. Gershon back at center tonight. So, yeah, Sixers are down 2 centers again. They were down 2 centers on Monday. They probably should have beat Phoenix, but obviously they could not get it done. We'll see Gershon Yabusele at center for most of the night. He's going to have to play a Dembona. Had a short leash last game, so we'll see. We're probably going deep into the bench again. Like I said, when Eric Gordon is starting, I mean, that tells you all you need to know. Probably see Justin Edwards, Ricky Council, Jeff Doughton, all these guys. Ryan says Maxi Oubre 55 plus. Hot take Justin Edwards 18. Maxi 37. Maxi. Yeah, everybody's saying Maxi. I agree. I mean, there's nothing else we can really like, who else are we going to predict, you know? Wizards are literally trying to lose. And the Sixers, you know, Sixers are the Sixers. I'm looking at the crowd right now. Not a lot of people in the stands. I don't blame them. But hey, at least everybody's tuning into Philly Take with RB, because the great part about us is that no matter how the team does, we all come here, we support each other, and we support the community. Best community in the world. Guys, do me a favor right now. Like the show. Subscribe to the show. Lawrence Green, what's up, bro? I live in D.C. I usually go to the game when the Sixers are in town, but I was thinking I shouldn't go this year. It'll be a blowout. Embiid says, get RB love from Australia. What's up, man? Australia in the house. Australia in the house. That's all I got, man. No other pregame segment. We know what we need to do. That's it, man. Drop the beat. Drop the beat. I'm not like Joel and PG. I'm showing up for work today. I'm showing up for work today, man. Let's go, chat. Keep me alive. Keep me going. Oh, sorry. My bad. I accidentally hit the mute button. What was I saying before that? Oh, yeah. So what I was saying is I didn't even ask for your guys' final score prediction because this game is going to be what it is. But drop your final score prediction in the chat. If the odds makers, if BetUS and all the odds makers, have the Sixers as an 11-point favorite without Joel Embiid, Paul George, Drummond, Lowry, and everybody else, then everybody believes the Sixers should win this game. The Wizards are down. I just read you all the players that are out. They're down like 8 players. So even without Embiid and Drummond and Paul George, I don't know. I'll pick the Sixers to win like 98-85. Why not? Let this be one of those old school 1975 games. 98-85. Wizards put on the worst performance ever, and the Sixers barely get right below 100. Neither team hits 100. There you go. There's my bold take of the night. Rachel says we need a big Oubre game tonight, too. Drop your final score predictions in the chat. Embiid of Joel says Sixers 105-89. Yeah, I'm going 98-85. Cool J 119-60. 109-92 says Clint. Dom says 112-98. Rob says 111-34. Kai says, can't wait for your first BR stream this week. Yeah, guys, definitely check me out on Bleacher Report. Tomorrow we'll be on there 5 p.m. Eastern talking Sixers. And then check me out on Friday at 6 p.m. talking Eagles. Also, subscribe to my Eagles channel. We are on a roll over there because the Eagles are actually doing something. So check me out on A to Z Philly for all my Eagles coverage. We're getting close to 10K subs. SPK 11696ers. Philly for life. $2 super chat. Thank you, my man. We out here. Dub time. We need a dub desperately, RB. I agree. If they don't win this game, man, I don't know what to say. If they don't win this game, I don't know what to say, bro. If you guys are just tuning in, do me a favor, like the stream. 150 people in here. We need 100 likes. No Joel Embiid, no Paul George, no Drummond, no Kyle Lowry, no KJ Martin, no Jared McCain. And then for the Washington Wizards, no Marvin Bagley, no Sadiq Bey, no Malcolm Brogdon, no Johnny Davis, no Jordan Poole, no Alex Sarr, no Tristan Vucevic. Kyle Kuzma and Bub Carrington are a go, even though they were questionable. Wizards are 6-28. Sixers are 14-20. I don't know if you guys saw Cooper Flagg's dunk yesterday, but it was absolutely insane. And now the tankathon begins. Sixers will see the other team on Friday night, the New Orleans Pelicans. And like I said in the pregame show, Zion Williamson is back, ladies and gentlemen. He looked pretty good yesterday. So the Sixers take on the Pelicans on Friday. Then they take on the Magic with Paolo Banchero returning. So I don't know if these games are going to be as easy as they seem. And then the upcoming games after that, I'll read you here real quick. So after the Pelicans and Magic, it'll be Oklahoma City next week, New York, that's a back-to-back. Pacers, Bucks, Nuggets, Cavs, Bulls, Lakers, Kings, Nuggets, Celtics, Mavs, Heat, Pistons, Bucks. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Things are about to get real. I will reiterate what I said in my video yesterday. If you guys don't watch the videos, by the way, hold on, let me show you guys. You guys got to check out the videos, all right? If you go to videos tab, we drop videos, man, so check them out. Like I talked about in my videos, especially the one yesterday, like Sixers better wake up, because if they want to sit here and like keep sitting guys out, like, I mean, they're going to get a reality check very soon. They're going to get a reality check if they keep trying to sit everybody out. So that's where I'm at with it, man. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll see how deep into the bench they go. Rachel Tice is 189. Lexi 101.98. Once again, I want to thank all the members in here. I'm going to definitely try to highlight your guys' comments a lot, because anybody that supports the channel and contributes to us deserves to be recognized. We've been doing this for about 5 years now. We're taking this thing to bigger heights as we move forward. So big year in 2025. Like I said, I'll be on Bleacher Report Thursday and Friday. And yeah, man, we got Eagles coverage on the Eagles channel. We got Sixers coverage here. We got trade deadline coverage coming up soon. So thank you very much for supporting the show. Kevin says, how do I become a channel member? You can click the link pinned in the chat, Kevin. If you go up to the pinned comment, or I'll drop it here again. Drop it here again in the chat. Also, while we're waiting, since this game, I guess they're trying to wait. I don't know where the thing is at, but I want to give a quick shout out to our other new sponsor, the Postgame Show. Check them out on the Postgame tonight, RocketMoney. Check them out. Their link is also down in the description. Really cool financial app for personal finance. They have a lot of cool budgeting tools, and they help you pretty much manage your money and not have to like get lost inside of anything. And they can help you like cancel your unwanted subscriptions and just things you might not remember or seem. So definitely check them out, RocketMoney. Thank you for partnering the show as well. All right, man. Let's see. Cool J says, if the Sixers don't get their act together the next couple games, they're in for a world of pain. I agree. Sixers rocking the City Edition tonight. White jerseys, Spectrum jerseys. Wizards rocking the regular navy blue. Once again, for the 76ers tonight, it'll be Tyrese Maxey, Eric Gordon, Kelly Oubre Jr., Caleb Martin, and Gershon Yabusele. That's right, Eric Gordon starting tonight. Members, drop those emojis in the chat. Let's go. We got 86 likes right now. Get us to 100, man. Like the show. Interact in the comments. Man, there is not a heavy crowd at the Wells Fargo tonight. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think in the chat? Let me know your thoughts. How do you feel about Embiid sitting and Paul George and all these guys continuing to sit out? How do you feel? Let me know your thoughts in the chat. I want your feedback. I want your thoughts. Sixers are going to win the tip and then lose it to Valanciunas. Sixers Game Day Live, welcome in. Wednesday hoops. Second game of a 4-game week. Here are the Wizards. This is actually, I think it's an alternate jersey. 3-ball missed by Kuzma. Valanciunas puts it in. Maybe these are the city edition for the Wizards. I'm not sure, but they're definitely interesting jerseys. Navy blue and red. Not the normal ones, though. Here's Oubre, bounces it out. Yabusele in the corner. Can't get that to fall. Sixers are going to have to make an attentive effort on the glass tonight. They can't do what they did Monday and just continue to let this team get second chance points. Definitely going to talk a lot about this game as we go on. Here's Carrington finds Kuzma. Kuzma, one bouncer and nobody cut to the basket. So that is going to be a turnover. No headband Kuzma. No headband Kuzma. Definitely want to talk about Kyle Kuzma here tonight. I have some opinions on him. Here's Kelly Oubre finds Yabusele. Now Martin. Martin coming around a screen. Caleb Martin dribbles in, spins, fades. Martin got it off the J. We'll get the other scoreboard up here momentarily, so be patient. Here is Bub Carrington going to find Jonas Valanciunas, the vet. He'll probably be traded. There goes Bilal Coulibaly, former first-round pick, lottery pick for the Wizards. Kuzma, the step back, got it off the dribble. Nice shot by Kyle Kuzma. Maxey at the top. Needs to have a big bounce-back game. Oubre thrown to the floor. Maxey a three. They called a foul off ball. Oubre sent to the deck. It's going to be on Bilal Coulibaly, the native out of France. Let's see. All right, let's get this scoreboard situated. Another shot, no good for the Sixers. Here comes Kuzma. Foul on Caleb Martin. 5-2 is our score. Welcome in. Sixers Game Day Live. 160 in the chat. Do me a favor. Like the show right now. Thank you for being here. How do you guys feel about Embiid and Paul George? Lawrence says I'm over it for real. SP says, why does Embiid have to sit out? That one's short by Valanciunas. Here come the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey going to find Eric Gordon. Gordon dribbling, driving to the rack. Goes up. Got it and one. Eric Gordon and one. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Yes, sir. And one, Eric Gordon. Let's go, EG. Bring back the youth, baby. Bring back the youth. Free throw is missed. Sixers get it back. Maxey for three, and he drains it. Let's go, Tyrese. 36-year-old Eric Gordon with two. Maxey knocks down a three. Keyshawn George going to find Jonas Valanciunas 3 minutes into this game. Here's the pick and roll. Koulibaly steps back, can't get it to go. Valanciunas tried to put it in, went out of bounds. Maxey going to kick it off the inbounds. Bub Carrington, second-round pick this year out of Pitt. I know a lot of people were talking about him. He's having a good year. Koulibaly, first-round pick last year in the lottery. And it's stolen away by Kelly Oubre. Here come the Sixers, pushing it all the way down the floor. Oubre goes up and finishes. Sixers lead at 9-5. Here's a step back, Carrington. And he airballs it short. Airballed by Bub Carrington, second round pick out of Pitt. $2 super chat. Philly for Life says, got my pizza Oreo pie ready for a Sixers dub. That sounds pretty delicious right now, to be honest. Can't even lie to you, Philly for Life. Thank you for the love, my guy. Eric Gordon going to find Yabusele. Gordon dribbles in. Finds Yabusele, kicks it out. Oubre, step back for three. Can't get that to drop. Boarded by Valanciunas. And Kuzma going to lose it out of bounds. They're going to say it went off the Sixers. Tell you what, man, Valanciunas, he'll be a pretty good pickup at the deadline for somebody. Signed a 1-year, $10 million deal with the Wizards with the intention of probably getting traded. Can't blame him for taking his money. Can't blame him for taking his money. Sixers lead by 4. Here's the inbound. It's going to be taken away. Then Valanciunas fights for it back, drives the lane, blocked by Oubre, men at the rim. Here's Kuzma for 3, and he drains it yet again. That would have been a crazy play, but it ends up in a Wizards 3 nonetheless. Yeah, we need one more like to get to 100, man. We're at 99. Who's going to be number 100? Maxey coming around a screen, dribbles, steps back, finds Yabusele. Yabusele to Eric Gordon. 3 on the shot clock. 3, 2, Gordon chucks a 3. Got it again. Eric Gordon finding the youth. What is going on with this guy, man? 2 threes early for EG. Kuzma rolls it up, can't get it to fall, and Valanciunas could not pull it in. So Eric Gordon is him tonight, I guess. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey in the corner. Coming around a high screen from Yabusele. Maxey for 3. He airballed it. And Yabu could not track it down. Sixers lead by 4. Who do we have in the chat, man? If you're here tonight, you got to be a real Sixers diehard. If you guys are in the chat right now and you're returning from another stream this season, drop return. If you've been here for years, drop OG. If this is your first time on the show, drop new. Let me know who's in the chat tonight. Members, drop those emojis. Koulibaly puts it up, missed it. Valanciunas taps it in. So the Sixers lead at 12-10. And now Nurse wants a timeout, so it is 12-10. Welcome on in. Sixers Game Day live show. No Joel Embiid, no Paul George, no Drummond. Wizards are down about 9 players, but we are here, man. We are here. And we got 100 likes in the chat, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Drop those yes sirs in the chat. Let's wake up the neighbors, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Let's go. Neighbors got me heated, bro. They got me heated. Let's go. Wake them up. Wake them up. We got Rob Anderson, OG in the chat. Sean J. Sixer Sam returning. Lexi returning. Clint returning. Philly for Life Triple OG. Let's go, man. Who's really here with me? Who's here for the ups and the downs? Cool J return. Lou returning in the chat. Rob says RBU rule. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate that, man. Hold on. Let me drop some of these emojis in the chat. We're going to be adding the Yabu emoji soon, man. I promise. I promise. Let's go, man. Tika says OG next year I qualify for capitalized OG. Let's go. Let's go, man. If you guys are here, watching this team tonight, shout out to you. Wherever you guys are tuning in from, man. Appreciate it. Eric Gordon turning back the clocks. That's what we have to be excited about, I guess. I mean, this is wild, bro. You got to love it, man. Game number 35. We're no longer in the first part of the season. We're no longer in the, hey, you know, we'll get this turned around and it's still early phase. Sixers have had 22 different starting lineups this season. It's only the 35th game of the year. So this has been crazy, man. This is wild. I'm going to need Sixers community to be real strong in the chat tonight, man. What do you guys think about Kyle Kuzma? What do you guys think about Kyle Kuzma? That is first half of the season. No, I know that, Jason. I'm saying it's no longer like, hey, we're only in the first 10 games of the season. You know what I mean? It's no longer like, hey, we're only 15 games in. Like, nah, we're halfway through, man. We're halfway through. Maxey gonna dribble, drive, goes past two defenders, kicks it out. Another three from Gordon. Wow. Eric Gordon is on fire, bro. 3 threes in this game now for EG in the first quarter. First half of the first quarter. Corey Kispert has checked in for the Washington Wizards. Good young upcoming player. Got a bag this offseason. Very good player, though. Bub Carrington going to find Jonas Valanciunas. Turns, puts it up. That is short. Picked up by EG. Here come the 76ers, Maxey. Gordon, the pump fake, dribbles, drives downhill, finds Yabu in the corner for 3. Cha-ching! So Eric Gordon has come out of nowhere. It's not even Tyrese Maxey. It might be Eric Gordon tonight. Could Eric Gordon really win the Who's Cooking tonight? Could he really do it? This is wild, bro. The Wizards are so bad. They're making Eric Gordon look like Luka Doncic out here. Sixers lead at 18-10. Maxey coming around a high screen behind the back. Yabusele thinks, now drives against Valanciunas. Beat him all the way, and Valanciunas had to foul him. So Yabu going to the line for 2. Yeah, to be honest with you guys, I think the Wizards are worse than the Pelicans. We'll see the Pelicans on Friday night. What a great way to spend your Friday night, huh? Sixers and Pelicans. But yeah, man, I think the Pelicans just have an injury issue. Obviously, Zion's back, which is going to be tough to defend. But yeah, man. Wizards are just actually bad. Wizards are actually bad. And they've been bad for like 10 years. Maybe more. Like, I don't know how the Wizards even sell tickets at this point. Carrington kicks it to Kuzma for 3. That one is short. Here comes Jeff Doughton Jr. in for the first time with Reggie Jackson. Pass stolen away. Here come the Wizards. Carrington at the top. Going to come around a screen from Valanciunas. Bub Carrington, really good player, man. Good pickup by them. And now Valanciunas going to get it plucked away. Oubre dribbling, driving, plucked down the other end. Picks it up himself, goes all the way to the rack. Up and in. Kelly Oubre getting it done, man. Let's go. Bub Carrington guarded by Eric Gordon. Here's Kyle Kuzma. Dribbles, baseline. Throws it over the backboard, and he was fouled. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 186 people in here. Hit the like button. Get us to 200 likes. I got a question for you guys. What do you think about Kyle Kuzma? Like, do you think he's an actual valuable player on, like, a winning team? A lot of people have said, hey, let's trade for Kyle Kuzma, but what those people don't understand is that it's going to be very hard to do that. Unless, I mean, it's going to be hard to trade for anybody unless you trade one of the big three. You can still do it, but Kispert going to miss a three. Keep in mind, Sixers are slightly above the first apron. They have some decisions to make. They probably have to aggregate like a Martin or Oubre or someone like that in a Kuzma trade, along with other players and maybe draft capital. There's just going to be other teams that can do it way easier. But the question is, does Kyle Kuzma move the needle? I'm going to give you my thoughts here in just a few minutes. Sixers on a 10-0 run. Wizards have forgotten how to score, except for Kuzma goes right to the rack, puts it up and in. Let's see. Joy Taylor still on TV is crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. But Oubre going to knock down a three. Kelly's playing his tail off right now. Proven or innocent until proven guilty, I guess. See what happens with that. Another turnover by the Wizards. Do we have any Wizards fans in the stream? Any Wizards fans in here? Here's my thoughts on Kyle Kuzma. I actually want to pull up his contract for a second. They've been trying to trade Kuzma for like 3 years now. I don't know why they haven't done it yet. Hold on, I'll give you my thoughts soon. 25-12, Sixers lead it. Here's a Dembona in for the first time, floats it up and might have been blocked, but the shot is short. 13-point lead for the Sixers. Kyle Kuzma drives downhill, floats it up, airballs it, and a foul on a Dembona. Justin Edwards in for the first time as well. Kyle Kuzma right now making $23.5 million this year. Next year, 21.4 and then 19.4. It's a good contract when you think about the declining value of it for, you know, maybe like a third option. But with this new CBA, it's almost impossible to build rosters when you already have a big three. So unless the Sixers trade one of the big three, it's going to be very hard unless they want to get rid of literally all their role players to get Kyle Kuzma. And I don't think it would be worth it. Here's Corey Kispert, a guy I actually would trade for, even though the Wizards just gave him a new contract extension. Kuzma misses a three. Sixers lead by 13. Justin Edwards going to cross, spin, find a Dembona. Here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson drives in, floats up off the glass. Got it, and one. Drop the ones in the chat. Yes, sir. Let's go. Sixers are on a 15-2 run against the lowly Wizards. Here's why Kyle Kuzma rubs me the wrong way. Now, if you asked me this in the offseason before the whole Paul George thing, I would have said, yeah, like Kuzma's a good third option, you know? He's a good player. I would take a flyer. But thinking about Kyle Kuzma, comes in as a first-round draft pick, shoots the three ball very well, scores points, contributes to a bubble championship. I'm like, all right, this guy can play, you know? And then he falls off after that a little bit, picks himself up a bit. Then he goes to the Wizards and he signs a contract extension with the Wizards. Now, again, I'm all about guys getting their money, right? But he signs with the Wizards. And I remember there was a comment about him like wanting to go to a team maybe like 2 years ago. But he was like very picky on where he wanted to go. He said it had to like be his situation. So Kyle Kuzma, he reminds me of a guy that respectively got a ring. He got his money. And he's just he's a decent player. But he's like Jordan Poole. Like, he's perfectly fine with staying in Washington and losing games. I don't think Kyle Kuzma has that dog in him. He's a good player. He can knock down his threes. Can't really defend that well. I mean, he's average at best. But he just strikes me as a guy that, like, he just doesn't care what happens next. Like, he's perfectly fine with losing, 70 games a season. As long as he gets his money. Like, if we look at his numbers, I'll show you his numbers right here. I'll show you his numbers. Kyle Kuzma, rookie year, averaged 16 points a game. Then he went up to 18 points per game. Never was an elite three-point shooter, but he was good, 36%. Then he helps him win that championship. And his role regressed. He regressed. Then he signs a contract, puts up good numbers on a bad team, and he's just stayed here for 4 years. And maybe it's just a Washington Wizards culture thing, but nobody on that team cares. You know what I mean? Even when they had Beal, like, they just can't win, and they're just content with just being there, getting money, They're just content. So I look at Kyle Kuzma. He's shooting 26% from three on the season, 15 points per game on a bad Wizards team. Nah, I don't want Kuzma. I don't want him. No, thank you. I think Kuzma's done. $2 super chat from Philly for life. Free throws are good. He says, would not trade for Kuzma, just not what we need right now. I agree. It's sad because he really could be what they needed, but he doesn't do the other things well enough. Like, he can rebound. He can get rebounds because of this Wizards team, but he doesn't have that, like, aggressive instinct in his DNA. 3-ball from Washington gets it to go. I got to look up who that was because now they've brought in the second unit and they have about 9 players out tonight. So let's see who that was. Here's Kelly Oubre, another 3-ball. This one does not go. So that was Jared Butler. I remember Jared Butler. I didn't know he was on the Wizards. Here he is again, floats it up. And Rashawn Holmes going to throw it down. Anybody remember Rashawn Holmes? Wow, what a guy. What a guy. Shout out to former Sixer Rashawn Holmes. Jeff Doughton Jr. dribbling, driving, kicks it out. Reggie Jackson chucks a 3. That one is short. Bounces to Oubre, who puts it in. So, Justin Champagnie, Julian Champagnie's brother, in the game as well. Jared Butler. And Jared Butler fouled going to the rim and one opportunity. Dude, I really like Jared Butler. He was one guy I was wrong about. He's only 24 years old, but he's looked all but a bust, to be honest. I really like Jared Butler. I think he was drafted by Utah, if I had to guess. Let's see. Yeah, he was drafted by Utah back in 2021. He was a second-round early pick. And he's bounced around the G League. He was with the Thunder for a short period. Now he's with the Wizards. Just hasn't taken that step. But I really liked him, man. He was on that Baylor championship team that was just physically dominating. I like Jared Butler a lot. Here's Jeff Doughton Jr. Drives the lane, goes up, left it short. 10-point lead for the Sixers. Here come the Wizards. Jared Butler drives, kicks. Kispert steps into a 3 and drains it. Corey Kispert can play. Really good draft pick by the Wizards. We'll see how long they hold on to him for, though. 30-23, Sixers lead it. Jackson around the screen, kicks it out. Justin Edwards for 3. Can't get that to fall. Adembona knocked to the ground, and they call no foul. It's going to be Wizards ball going the other way. Guys, we got 200 people in here. Do me a favor, like the show right now. Get us to 200 likes. We're up here streaming this game just like we do every game, pregame, live game, and postgame. Pregame, live game, and postgame. Need y'all to support the channel, man. Support me. Support the channel. Let's go. We got Sixers trivia coming up. Lou World, if you're in the chat, man, let's see if you can run it back 2 in a row. Sixers are actually going to challenge now. We'll see what happens. Sean says the culture of the team is everything. I agree. I agree. Let's go, Sixer Nation. How are we feeling, man? How are we feeling? Let me know in the chat. How are we feeling tonight? Members, let's see those emojis, man. Lou World, you in here, man? Sixers came into this game 11-point favorites. They should get the W. See what happens though. But yeah, Corey Kispert, he's got to be like under 25. Justin Champagnie, Bub Carrington, very young rookie. Bilal Koulibaly's like, what, 20? Let's see, 20? These guys are young, man. I just don't get how the Wizards have, like, maintained themselves as a franchise. I don't get how the Wizards still sell tickets, though. Unless their fans just want to go for, like, $1 and just have fun, but I don't understand it, honestly. All right, Nick Nurse wins the challenge. Adembona shoved in the back by Justin Champagnie. So the Sixers will get the free throws. Nick Nurse wins the challenge. Secret Underdog the Gamer, what's up, bro? What's up, Secret? Sean J in the building. Adembona going to the line for 2. First one good at the line for Adembona, 31-23. Ladies and gentlemen, reminder to follow us on all platforms. Join our Discord server. Get active with the community. Second free throw is good. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Sixers leading it by 9. There goes Butler again. Yo, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Jared Butler can play, man. Jared Butler knows how to play ball. I don't know why he hasn't thrived. Maybe it's the situation, but this dude can play. Tyrese Maxey dribbling, driving, finds Justin Edwards for 3. Too much on it. 7-point game now. Wizards crawling back. There's Jared Butler again. Comes around the screen. Falls on the floor. Caleb Martin dives on top. They say the Wizards got a timeout in with 0.6 to go. Rachel says challenge 1 finally. RJ says, RB, the Sixers should definitely be paying you for this stressful season, bro. That's what I'm saying. They should, man. They should. But we're an independent platform. We do this out of the pure joy and to try to bring the community together. So that's what we're here for, man. So once again, if you guys are enjoying the show, do me a favor, like it. Subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 41K. Let's go. Lou says, I'm old enough to remember when the Sixers were the worst team in the league. We still to see them play elite teams when they came to the Spectrum. Well, Lou, they were the worst team in the league about 10 years ago. 10? Damn. It's already been 10 years, but shout out to the process. Sixers at one point were winning, 10 games in a season. That's how this game feels tonight. This game feels like a process game, to be honest. This game feels like a process game. All right, let's play a game in the chat real quick before we're about to get to our trivia question, so we'll save it for later. But thank you guys for being here, man. Appreciate it. If you guys are a Philly Take diehard, if you're a loyal subscriber, if you watch all the content, drop a fire emoji in the chat. Let me know you're here, man. Drop a fire in the chat. Let me know you're in the building tonight. Wizards tried to inbound. They didn't even get it in. Nobody touched it. So it's going to the Sixers. 0.8 on the clock. 32-25. Reggie Jackson going to inbound it. Let's see if they can actually get a shot off. Jackson, Maxey. And he does not get it off. So that brings us to the end of the first quarter. It is time for Sixers second quarter trivia. If you get the answer correct in the chat, you'll hear this sound. It's not about who gets it right. It's about who gets it right first and types it correctly in the chat. Lou World trying to make it 2 in a row. Also, only your first answer will count. Quick shout out to all the members in the chat. Shout out to everybody who's dropping the fires, the loyal subscribers, BLSG, Secret Rob, Philly for Life, Sean J, SPK, Sixer Sam, Ego, Lawrence Green, Sam E, Ryan Rowe, Rachel, Lexi, let's go. Micah, what's up? All right, yo, time for Sixers trivia. Get those keyboards ready. The trivia question of the day is, who is the Sixers all-time leader in blocks in franchise history? Who has the most blocks in Sixers franchise history? Keep in mind how long certain players played with the franchise. Keep in mind how long certain guys were here. Give you guys a minute to answer that. Whoever gets the most answers correct at the end of the year will get a prize. Sixers all-time leader in blocks. Give you 5 more seconds. End of the first quarter, Eric Gordon has 8 points, 3 threes. Actually, did they not count them as threes? Oh, I guess one of them was a 2. But Kelly Oubre's got 9. All right, man. Correct answer is Dr. J. Julius Irving. Let's see who got it in the chat. First person to get it correct was our great channel member, Ego.
He's on fire.
Let's go, Ego. Congrats, man. Congrats. Don Boyle was second. Lou World was third. Ego gets the W, man. Added on to the tally for the season. Thank you all for playing Sixers trivia. Ego Apologetics. Congrats, man. Congrats. A lot of people said Wilt didn't play with the team long enough. Like Dr. J. He was a very good defender for his position. It's crazy that it's not a center. Caleb Martin goes in off the offensive rebound and puts it in off a foot. Sixers lead it by 9. Shot down the other end, missed by the Wizards and goes out of bounds. Going to stay with Washington. Maxey trying to get the ball back from the bench. JB Warnock says, I'm at the game in VIP. What's up, JB? You there watching this game right now? And he's in the chat. Shout out to JB in the chat. My man's at the game and still in the chat. Here's a shot from Washington. Missed it short. Sixers come up the floor. Dembona just got thrown. And now Rashawn Holmes comes up limping. That was a crazy... I didn't even see what happened. I just see a Dembona go flying across the floor. And Rashawn Holmes comes up limping. The heck was that? Here's Tyrese Maxey going to find a Dembona. Maxey up top. Maxey going to find a Dembona. Back to Maxey running the two-man game. 10 on the shot clock. Here comes Maxey with the left hand. Dribbles, kicks it out. Eric Gordon from the top, behind the back. Drives in. EG. And he traveled. So Eric Gordon's age catching up to him here. 205 people in the chat. Do me a favor. Get us to 200 likes, man. Can we get it to 200? Let's go. Let's go. Jared Butler at the top, coming around a high screen. He's going to find Corey Kispert. Kispert down low, goes up, blocked from behind. Wizards get it back. Rashawn Holmes can't get it to fall. Here come the Sixers. Ricky Councilman for the first time. Maxey dribbling, steps back. Ricky, 4-3. Missed it. 1 minute, 30 seconds into the second quarter. Here come the Wizards. Nice reverse, the finish, the foul, and one. Jared Butler again. Dude, Jared Butler can play, man. I want to see what Jared Butler's game logs are like. I want to see what Jared Butler's game logs are like. This dude can play, man. Butler going to miss the free throw. He's got 10 points tonight, though, off the bench for Washington. I was just saying how I like this guy, too. Coming out of the draft in 21. Here's Eric Gordon going to find Tyrese Maxey. Maxey at the top, takes it back, spins. Maxey now takes it downhill, drives in, spins, fades. Maxey can't get it to go. His shot selection has been bad. His shot selection has been bad. Here's Jared Butler again. Swings it out. Kispert for three. Drains it. Holy smokes. Oh, yeah, this man, Jared Butler, yesterday he had 14 points. Ricky gets it to roll, and it falls, and one. Ricky Council. Yes, sir. Drop the ones in the chat, man, and one Ricky Council. But yeah, Jared Butler, he had 14 points yesterday against the Rockets. He had 17 against the Pelicans. Looks like anytime they've given him sufficient minutes, he actually puts up points, but they don't always give him minutes. Oh yeah, this guy can play. Had a really good December after a bad November. There's a three ball in the corner. That one's going to fall. That was Champagny. Justin Champagny, not Julian Champagny. So it is a 4-point game. Can't believe it's this close, man. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, you got to get going, bro. Enough of this. Maxey steps back. Got it. Wow, what a shot by Tyrese Maxey. What a shot. Dembona can't get the board. Here come the Sixers after Caleb Martin picks it up. Martin breaks them down off the dribble against Keyshawn George, goes up and puts it through. Let's see how much Corey Kispert is making. Corey Kispert's making $14 million per year for the next several. Just signed a contract. Yeah, man. Honestly, bro. Give me Corey Kispert and Jared Butler. Get me Corey Kispert and Jared Butler. What do you guys think about that? What do we think about Corey Kispert and Jared Butler? Yeah, no, this dude can play, bro. He can play. 223 in the chat. We're not even halfway to 200 likes. Come on, y'all. I need y'all to get me going here. Come on, chat. We know it's a tough night tonight against the Wizards. I need y'all to get me going here. Come on, man. All right, man. If you guys are in the chat right now, drop a comment. Let me know you're in here, man. What's up, everybody? Thank y'all for being here. I know it's a tough game to watch against the lowly Wizards, but come on, man. Sixers at least are keeping it interesting. It's going to be a cardiac. It's going to be a cardiac game, man. Imagine that. Imagine being cardiac against the Washington Wizards. You got to love it, bro. You got to love how sick we are for watching this team. All right, man. Let's read some people in the chat here. See what we got. We'll pull up some comments. Dom says he should get minutes on this team. Yeah, I was just looking at Jared Butler's game logs. It looks like in December he started to get a bunch more minutes, and he was playing really well. Had some games with 14, 12, 11. Didn't play a lot in November. Like I said, I don't understand why he hasn't made a career for himself. He's a really good player, or at least he was at Baylor. Let's see. Sean J says, great additions if we can get them. Lawrence in the chat says, Lawrence, hey, RB, it's your boy DJ Mystic L from Lansdowne. What's up, DJ Mystic L? What's up, bro? Appreciate you being in here. Rachel says, cardiac against the Wizards is so wild. I hope it's not that close. I don't know. They keep surprising us. They keep surprising us. Wizards have the ball in and out of bounds. I don't know what just happened. Here's the inbound. Kispert kicks it up. Rashawn Holmes going to hand it off again to Jared Butler. He drives all the way, goes in, and another bucket for Jared Butler. This guy is cooking. Jared Butler is cooking. I didn't even know he was on the Wizards till the first quarter. Here's Tyrese Maxey going to swing it over to Eric Gordon. Gordon around a screen. Yabusele pulls up the mid-range, and it bounces just out. It's a 6-point game. 6-point game. We do this every game, man. Pre-game, live game, and post-game show. 6-point lead for the 76ers. Jared Butler again beats Martin off the dribble, drives, and lays it in. Yo, this dude is cooking. Oh, my gosh.
He's on fire.
14 points for Jared Butler. Caleb Martin puts it up on the other end, gets it to fall. He answers right away. What is Jared Butler's career high, man? Butler gets it plucked away this time into double coverage. Maxey all the way, lays it in down the other end. Sixers up by 8. 7:20 to go here in the second quarter. Let's go. We should be at 200 likes, man. 2 turnovers for Philly thus far. 7 for the Wizards. Here's Jared Butler again, guarded tight by Maxey. He crosses through the legs, floats it up, got another one. Yeah, no, this is crazy. This is actually crazy right now. This dude is absolutely cooking. Jared Butler, career high. Here's a fadeaway from Caleb Martin. Can't get it. Yabusele goes falling out of bounds, and Wizards will have it back. Let's see. Jared Butler, career high is 25 points on one of the last games of the season. It was just like just one of those like play the backup games to let some of the backups get minutes. April 9th, 2023. He had 25. Right now he's got 16 points. I just don't understand how the Sixers can like keep rolling out this product. Ladies and gentlemen, would you trade for Jared Butler and Corey Kispert right now? These dudes can play, man. I've seen enough. Kuzma missed it with the one-hander. Kuzma doesn't even rock the headband anymore. He looks like a normal guy. Maxey sidestep for three. Missed it again. All right, man. We got to talk about Tyrese Maxey. We got to have a conversation. We got to have a convo. What do you guys think is going on with Tyrese Maxey? Here's Kuzma around a screen. Scans the floor. Finds Kispert cutting to the basket. He just shoved Eric Gordon out of the way. They don't call a foul. And the Sixers get it off the missed shot. Here's Tyrese Maxey again. Maxey kicks it. Yabusele a three. Yabu! Here's Carrington back in the game. Valanciunas, the jumper, missed it. Oubre just got ripped by Kispert. And Yabusele goes diving out of bounds. Can't save it. The Sixers are getting outworked. They're getting outworked. Tyrese Maxey, what's going on, brother? I just want you guys to remember at the beginning of the game who said Jared Butler was a hooper. I said it right at the beginning, as soon as he came in. Jared Butler might be the second best guard on the Sixers right now. Obviously, Jared McCain being out and all that. I think he might be the second best guard on the team. Daryl Moore, are you watching this game? Carrington gets blocked. Excuse me, Coulibaly blocked. Here's Bub Carrington. Drives all the way into the rim. Swings it out. Kuzma chucks a three. He airballs it. Yabusele can't even grab it. How many times does RB have to say that Yabusele is not a center? I know Embiid's out. I know Drummond's out. But Yabu cannot play center. Kispert for three. Just got hip checked by Eric Gordon. Good play, Eric Gordon. You had your 2 minutes of fame. 2 minutes of fame. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what's going on, but I think what I'm most concerned with right now is that if you look at the starting five, Tyrese Maxey has the least amount of points. Tyrese Maxey is the least amount of points in the starting five. Kelly Oubre's got 9, Gordon with 8, Martin with 8, Yabu with 8. Maxey's got 7 on 7 attempts. Second free throw is good. Ladies and gentlemen, get this to 200 likes right now, man. We got 200 plus in the building. We should have 200 likes right now. Hit the thumbs up button. Free throws are all going to be good. 3 for 3 for Corey Kispert. 48-42. Here's Eric Gordon. Finds Tyrese Maxey. Now EG. Yabusele at the wing. Yabusele going to bring it up top. Finds Kelly Oubre. Oubre around a screen. One bounce. Oubre spins to the right hand. Crosses back to the left. Drives. Kicks. Yabusele. And Oubre walked. I hope the Sixers are happy with this product, man. This is what happens when you don't want to play your stars every night. Here's Koulibaly up top. Crosses, drives with the left. One bouncer. Valanciunas turns. Off his pivot, goes up, and he also walked. We got a traveling contest. We got a traveling contest here in Philadelphia. Lawn Dart says Tyrese got a new girl that's been passed around by the pro athletes. I remember I talked about that in the offseason. I didn't think we'd be here, though. Yabu turns, kicks it out. Eric Gordon wide open for three. Got it. Let's go, EG. Let's go, man. Sixers lead it 51-42. Sixers better win this game. If they don't, so help me. Here's Koulibaly, kicks it. Kuzma down to Valanciunas. Valanciunas in the block. He turns, gets doubled, throws it over his head, stolen away. Here come the Sixers. Oubre, Martin, Maxey in transition. Missed the three again. Come on, Tyrese. What is going on, bro? Kuzma knocks it down on the other end. I'll tell you what, man. Maxey was not shooting like this before the bag. He was not shooting like this last year. My man can't even hit a three. Is he overworked? Like, what's going on, Tyrese? This is unacceptable. This is actually unacceptable. This is unacceptable, man. Here's Tyrese Maxey working against Koulibaly. Steps back for three. Missed it again. Again. Layup down the other end. Missed by Koulibaly. Spins back in the block. Goes up. Missed a layup again. Yo, Bilal Koulibaly might not be good. He's not really blossoming for this Washington team. Added to the list of missed draft picks by Washington. Yeah, she might be thrown off his game, to be honest. She might be, because this is wild. I've never seen Maxey play like this. I've never seen Maxey play like this, man. This is not the Maxey that I know. This is not the Maxey I know. First one missed by Koulibaly. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the show. Sixers Game Day Live. Every single game. Dom says, Maxey's driving me nuts. Another missed free throw by Bilal Koulibaly. Best part about him is his name. 51-44. Oubre drives the lane, floats it up, got it to fall. Sixers lead by 9. 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Carrington puts it up, missed it, and Valanciunas could not tap it in. Here come the 76ers. Maxey steps back. Maxey kicks it to the corner. Caleb Martin dribble, drive, trying to find some space. 10 on the shot clock. Caleb Martin comes around a screen, finds Tyrese Maxey. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey for 3. Short again. Yo, what is going on? Koulibaly runs over Oubre, kicks it out. Corner 3. Kuzma off the backboard. Kuzma stinks. 3-on-1. Maxey all the way. And he's fouled. Time to have a convo about Tyrese Maxey. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we feeling right now? Honestly, like, I know I do a lot of talking, and I know I, try to get everybody involved. I know people are, upset tonight, right? Sixers, Wizards, but we're still here. We're having a good time. Shout out to the community. I always appreciate the people in the chat getting active. How do you really feel about the Sixers? How do you really feel about the Sixers organization, about their season right now? Because we are this is the 35th game of the season. So we're 35 games in. They're 14-20. They are fighting hard to beat the lowly Wizards, who are down 8 players. No Joel Embiid, no Paul George, who are out with injury. Like, how do you feel? Does this Sixers team really think they can go all season resting Joel every other game? Did they really believe that? Because think about it. Even though a couple years ago there was so much drama with James Harden and Ben Simmons and Tobias Harris, at least the people still believed. At least we still, made the second round every year no matter what. And we were 2 bounces away every year from, going to the conference finals. I mean, come on, bro. Like, how are they going to even keep selling this vision? Like, keep in mind, as somebody who covers the team through the entire year, I think it's important to, string together the sequence of events, right? Like, you come into this season. Actually, no, take it back, right? We were here doing an 8-hour live stream when the Sixers signed Paul George. It was the happiest time. We were like, oh my gosh, the Sixers are going to get over the hump because they got a better third option. And then they signed Caleb Martin, and they got all these role players. And we sat there, and the only thing we were saying in the offseason was, do they have enough rebounding? Do they have a power forward? And I kept saying all throughout September, August, I was like, yeah, they just need another rebounder. And now here we are into the season. They can't get the starters to play together. They've had 22 different lineup combinations. This was supposed to be the year it all comes together. You signed Joel to a 3-year extension. You signed PG to a 4-year contract. Maxey gets a 4-year max. Like, come on now. I don't know, man. Why am I ranting right now? Why? Why am I ranting? All I'm saying is, you got Josh Harris smiling with his Washington Commanders, who are about to get beat in the playoffs anyway. And, every time I see Josh Harris, he's with the Commanders. First one missed by Maxey at the free throw line. Come on, Tyrese. I mean, we're losing the Tyrese Maxey that we all love. Where is Tyrese Maxey? And where's Daryl Morey, man? They used to show Morey. My man Morey would have done 2 press conferences and 2 radio appearances by now in the year. Where is Daryl Morey at, man? Are we going to make a move at the deadline? What do you guys think? I need some thoughts in the chat. What do you think the Sixers are going to do with the trade deadline? It is exactly 1 month away from the trade deadline today. Are they going to make any moves? Valanciunas belts down Yabusele. They're going to call an offensive foul. The Wizards might be the worst team I've ever seen in my life. There's a couple teams that I remember strictly streaming for these last couple years that I've said are the worst teams I've ever seen. One was the Detroit Pistons a couple years ago with Dwayne Casey as their head coach. Number 2 is this Wizards team. And I'm trying to think of who else. But this Wizards team is an absolute joke. Maybe it is the Wizards from every year. The Wizards are a funny organization, man. Matter of fact, the first playoff series we ever streamed on this channel for live game play-by-play streams was Sixers and Wizards with Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal. That was one of the funniest series. That's what the Wizards do. They trade for Russell Westbrook. Here's Kelly Oubre, comes around the screen, kicks it back. Yabusele steps into one, drains it. Yabu!
He's on fire!
Sixers lead by 13. 1:30 to go here in the first half. Holmes sets a screen. Kispert back to Rashawn Holmes. Turned it over again. Here come the Sixers. Edwards downhill. Goes up. Got it through contact. Lawrence says, I remember when players played every game. Now they're on vacation. What the heck are they getting paid for? Yeah, how do we feel about player entitlement? Because I think it's gotten to a crazy point. I mean, you got Jimmy Butler right now who can't even get traded to that many teams because of the new CBA, and he's trying to pick what team he wants to go to. Maxey, Yabusele, or Ricky. Ricky couldn't throw it down. Yabu, Maxey for 3. Missed it again. Bro, this is crazy. Ricky Council misses a wide open dunk, and Maxey misses a wide open 3. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. I can't take it. I can't take it, bro. Maxey again, missed it again. Bro, I can't take it. Might be time to shut Maxey down for a week. I can't take it, bro. Tyrese Maxey's now 3 for 12 in this game. He's 1 for 9 from 3. Can you guys do me a favor and like the show? Can we at least get to 200 likes for the grind? Oubre misses the hook shot. Sixers lead it 59-46. I feel like they should be up 50 by now. Sixers lead by 13. 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Carrington drives high off the bank. Got it to fall. Listen, man, I'm trying my best here to talk about this game, but this is a tough one, man. This is a tough one. 3 seconds to go. Maxey again. Maxey off balance 3. I don't know what Maxey is thinking, bro. I don't know what this guy is thinking. I don't know what this guy is thinking. Tyrese Maxey misses another 3 and goes 1 for 10 in the first half against the Washington Wizards. Down Jordan Poole, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, give me one word in the chat. You know what we do every halftime. Welcome in Sixers Game Day Live Show. This is the Game Day Live Show presented by Kook Burger and Bar, powered by BetUS. I need the vocab wizards out there in the building tonight. Drop the one word in the chat right now to describe this game. Boy, has it been an interesting game. One word in the chat. $2 super chat from Philly for Life says Maxey has missed 6 in a row, bro. All bad. That's not even the word, bro. Not even the word. Not even the word, bro. I'm going to give you guys my word in the chat here to describe this game, because even though the Sixers lead at 59-48, it doesn't feel good. So I'll give you my thoughts here in just a second. And I'm going to read out some of the words. I'm curious to hear how you guys feel. Give me your thoughts in the chat about how you feel about this team right now. But before I do that, got to give a shout out to Kook Burger and Bar. Appreciate them partnering with the show all season long. Philly's best kept secret, Kook Burger and Bar. And it is the go-to spot for Philly game days and winding down after work. Ton of game day specials with delicious burgers, loaded fries, tasty apps, and cold drinks all game long. Kook Burger and Bar serves up the juiciest made-to-order burgers with 100% fresh, never frozen ingredients. And they're not just a burger joint. They will make you a signature Shoobie Shake, aka the best milkshake you'll ever try in your entire life. Best part is that you can hang out with the community at the Kook Beach. Got to go check it out. Perfect hangout spot. You can play games, watch games on the big screen, grab food, and experience the vibes. Check them out. 21st and Market Street in Center City, Philadelphia. Open 7 days a week. Check them out on Instagram at Kook Burger and Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, my one word presented by Kook Burger and Bar. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give 2 words. I'm feeling a word salad tonight. I'm going to give you 2 words, all right? Number 1 is Maxey-less. Maxey-less. That's my first word, because Tyrese Maxey has turned into a ghost. Tyrese Maxey has turned into a ghost. And number 2 is hospital. Hospital. Because the Sixers are so injured that they cannot build any consistency on the floor amongst their starters. So those are my 2 words of the night. What are your guys' words to describe this game? $2 super chat from Kalik and Luke. Why is everyone hating? We're literally doing good. Kalik, I like you, brother. I do. I like you a lot. Appreciate the support. But you got to wake up and smell the coffee, or whatever the hell the phrase is, bro. You got to wake up and realize what this game is right now, okay? You are playing, quite frankly, the second worst team I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. You're playing a team that's 6-28. They are also down 9+ players. I think I could find a team of college students right now that could beat the Wizards. I'm not even joking. You have a fan base that is ticked off, that is frustrated. We can't even watch Joel Embiid play back-to-back games. We can't watch Paul George play back-to-back games. So we're not hating. We are pissed off, bro. And in a game where Tyrese Maxey should have 50 points, I picked him for who's cooking. I don't know if I'll ever get one right again. Tyrese Maxey's 1 for 10 from 3 against 2. Against Joe Schmo, your next door neighbor's cousin, and the guy you picked up last on your LA Fitness team. That's why we're pissed. We're not doing good. We're doing what we have to do to win. We have 60 points, 59 points, because the Wizards have 12 turnovers and they stink. You're playing against practice dummies right now. That's why we're pissed off. Anyway, let's get to some of these words, bro. Like I said, man, we got to tell it for what it is. Riaz says underachieving. Dom says unbearable. Clint says sleepwalking. Lawrence is terrible. Lackluster. Bipolar. Winning so far. Uninspiring. Dud. Yawning. Dysfunctional. Good words in the chat. Good words in the chat. Can't have it. Nursing home. What else we got, man? G League. It does feel like a G League game, man. It does. Oh, man. I mean, what else you want me to say about this game, bro? I can't really analyze this game. Tyrese Maxey's got 8 points. Eric Gordon has 11. He's hit some threes tonight. Shout out to EG. Maybe he can boost his trade value. Oubre with 11-4 tonight. Let's go. Yabusele's playing pretty well, but who's he playing against? Sixers only have, 20 rebounds? They're getting out-rebounded by 7. Wizards just can't make any shots, pretty much. Like, I would be cool if Tyrese Maxey had, 20 points by now. If he wasn't struggling, I'd be like, all right, just speed up on a bad team. But they're not even playing that good. That's the thing, man. I'm watching this guy over here on the Wizards who literally came into the game. Ask the chat. Ask who's been here. Jared Butler came into the game, and I went through his whole career trajectory. I actually liked him in the draft in 2021. I said, why is Jared Butler not playing more? And this guy is cooking, man. He's only played 9 minutes. The Wizards are a joke. The Wizards aren't even playing this guy who's the best player on their team right now. Jared Butler's got 16 points tonight. Cooking the Sixers in 2-man game off the bench. Kyle Kuzma, 10 points, 13 attempts. Yeah, I'm good. Keep me away from Kyle Kuzma. Thank you very much. Bilal Coulibaly, bust. Valanciunas, getting boards but can't score. Kispert's got 11. Here's the 2 trade targets, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody keeps wanting realistic trade targets. Here you go. Corey Kispert, who just signed a 4-year contract on a really valuable deal, and Jared Butler, who is still on a rookie contract. That's who the Sixers should be picking up right now. $5 super chat from Riaz says, what up, RB? Forgive me if you address this. I just got in. Any thoughts on the reports of Embiid playing back-to-backs coming up? Are you buying it? Well, here's my answer to that, Riaz. Nick Nurse said that Embiid is going to play back-to-backs coming up, and then he sits out the next 2 games that aren't even back-to-backs. He sits out the next 2 games that aren't back-to-backs, so I can't buy that until I see it. I've been saying it all season long. Even when they won 10 out of 13, I said, we need to see Joel, PG, and Maxey play a consistent stretch of games together. That's what I said, and I'm not buying it until they do it. Not buying it until they do it. JS says, people need to start seeing reality, RB versus hating. That phrase stinks. Look at reality, miss the 80s and 90s. See, I need you guys to call in after the game, man. I need y'all to call into the show and give me these thoughts because I want to hear how Sixer fans are feeling. We do this every game, pregame, live game, postgame. Trust me, we'll be here through the worst times and the best. Hopefully it gets better. But that's where we're at. We got Vincent Saravo sounding the siren, baby. Vincent, thank you, my man. Appreciate the love. Vincent Saravo with a $20 bomb in the chat. VIP member Vincent Saravo says, underachieving is almost always coaching. Fire them. Vincent, thanks for the love, man. I got a question for you, Vincent. I got a question for you. The Sixers came out this season. It didn't look like Nick Nurse was creative at all. They didn't look like they were having fun. They were giving up in games in the third and fourth quarter. Then Nick Nurse ends up getting this team to rile up. They win 10 out of 13. Joel Embiid plays most of those games. Now Joel Embiid sits out against the Kings. Let's go. They blow a lead against the Kings in the last 3 minutes of the game. Then they get blown out by 40 with Joel Embiid back because he wasn't moving around at all. And now Joel Embiid has missed more games. So I say all of that, Vincent, to ask you this. Is it Nick Nurse at this point, or is it Joel Embiid? Is the team taking the identity of their leader? And you know what? Everybody answer that in the chat right now. Is this team taking the identity of their leader? I'm not saying that Nick Nurse can't do more, because he absolutely can. But at some point, look at the lineups he's running out here, man. I mean, his guard depth right now is Eric Gordon. Kyle Lowry's not even healthy. He's running out Justin Edwards, Reggie Jackson, and Jeff Doughton Jr. So, look, I'm not absolving Nurse of blame here. I think he's been bad at a lot of points. But as soon as Joel got plugged back in the lineup, they started winning because they actually had their core playing together. And we've been saying now for the last 3 weeks, you can't gel and create a championship DNA or identity if they're going to miss every other game. I said that at the beginning of the year. I was cool with load managing 25 games this year, not 50. Are they going to play half the games? Like, how do you even come to grips with that being a good idea? Did they think they were going to sit Joel for 50 games and then have him fresh in the playoffs? You thought that was going to work with a new big three? Come on, man. Come on, man. So what do you guys think? Vincent Saravo, $5 super chat says underachieving is always coach. Oh, same super chat. I don't know if you meant to do that, but Vincent, thanks for the love, bro. I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that's in here supporting the show no matter what. We continue to grind. We continue to climb. We're on the way to 41K. Do me a favor, y'all. We need 10 likes. 10 people. Hit that thumbs up button. Get us to 200. And let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. How do we feel, man? Philly for Life says they definitely are RB. I think it's Nurse and health mainly. Jensai says, why are they starting Eric Gordon? Sure, he's doing good, but Eric Gordon on the starting lineup is in 2024 like he's 45. I agree with that. I don't know why they're starting EG, but they also are down so many players. They're down so many players, bro. It's unbelievable. Lisa says, I've been a Sixers fan for about 50 years. They are garbage. They need a coach. Get rid of all the old rejects that nobody wants and fire Daryl Morey for paying players for nothing. Lisa chiming in. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there's a scary part about this, and that this is just the tip of the iceberg. I've said that phrase multiple times, but ladies and gentlemen, these guys are paid through the next 3 seasons. That is scary. They better get these guys healthy on the floor. They better get these guys healthy on the floor, or else this is how it's going to be the next 3 years. Boy, oh boy, man. All right, I'll be back in about 2 minutes. We'll get ready for the second half. We got the post-game show coming up after the game. Once again, shout out to our partners, Kook Burger and Bar, BetUS, and RocketMoney. Thank you all for being in here. Lou says the organization is hiding how bad Embiid's injuries are. I think I agree with that. They lied to us to start the season. They lied to season ticket holders. Do we have any season ticket holders in the chat? Like, how do you guys feel? How do you guys feel with the money you pay for those season tickets? Give me your thoughts, man. Anyway, hopefully the Sixers can win this game. It's just another one on the schedule. Then they got the Pelicans, Magic, and then it gets really hard. So we'll see what happens. All right, y'all. I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, man. We're back. Looks like it just tipped off here. Third quarter, and we're rocking, baby. Sixers lead by 11. Yabusele chucks a 3 at the end of the shot clock. Does not fall. Sixer Game Day Live right here on Philly Take with RB. Guys, we need 5 more likes. Get us to 200, man. We'll enjoy the second half. We'll do our post-game show. Let's get it. Valanciunas swings it back. Here's Koulibaly. Bub Carrington pulls up a 3. That one is short. Yabusele just poked it away from Caleb Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, did y'all see that? Gershon Yabusele just poked the ball away from his own teammate. He just poked the ball away from his own teammate out of bounds. There goes Carrington. 9-point game. Now they roll the inbounds. It is actually wild, bro. Here's Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre coming around his screen. Crosses over. Drives. Oubre finds the lane. Goes in. He's blocked. Yo, if you guys are still in the chat, man, drop the word me in the chat. I want to know who's still sticking in here for the second half. VT says still 45 games to go. I feel like Joel must play more frequently if they're going to turn it around. Here's Caleb Martin working. One bouncer into Yabusele. Yabu goes up. The hook shot. Got it. The fall. If you're in here, man, pat yourself on the back. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it'd be a very disappointing to attend a game without Embiid, says Dom. Here is Kyle Kuzma. Dribbles downhill. 3 ball from Keyshawn George, and he knocks it through. Jeez, man. 8-point game. Here's Caleb Martin going to hand it off. Tyrese Maxey. Maxey working against Koulibaly. Maxey dribbling downhill. Floats it up. Missed it again. Maxey went 1 for 10 from 3 in the first half. Maxey takes the ball away. Here come the Sixers. Maxey up top. Dribbles downhill. Drives. One bouncer. Yabusele for 3. Got it. Dude, is Yabusele the most consistent player on this team? Is he the most consistent player? Because, ladies and gentlemen, Tyrese Maxey's that dude. But Gershon Yabusele? This guy's cooking, bro. By the way, how come the Wizards have not put Tyrese, or not Tyrese Maxey, what am I saying? Why have the Wizards not put Jared Butler back in the game? We got Kareem in the chat. Marsha, we got Ego. We ain't going anywhere. Let's go, my guys. Sean J says we in here. Cool J, Riaz, Lawrence Green, Ryan, what's up? Lawrence, we got Nelson. What's up, bro? Nelson, long time no see. Loose is no space and no ball movement around the perimeter. Who's coaching this team? Yeah, Ego, for real. Maxey was 1 for 10 from 3. Here's Valanciunas. Drives, goes in, got it, fouled, and won. And won. Man, can we get to 200 likes? We need one more, bro. This is a wild game. This is a wild game. Jonas Valanciunas going to knock down the free throw, and one is good. Larry B says, love your passion. Keep up the good work. Larry, thanks so much for the kind words, man. Here's Kelly Oubre. Finds Eric Gordon. Gordon for 3. Missed it. Also, I know some of you guys have been asking me about the merch. The merch is coming soon. I know we got delayed a little bit, but don't worry. It's on the way. It's on the way. It's going to be fire, too. Kuzma for 3. Missed it short. Valanciunas the rebound. Maybe you just have to soak in the madness. You know what I mean? Maybe I just have to soak in the madness. Maybe I should just go absolutely lunatic loving this game. We got 200 likes. Drop the yes sirs in the chat. We'll hit the horn in a second. Sixers only have 4 turnovers, by the way. Sixers only have 4 turnovers. Washington has 14. We're not even into the fourth quarter yet. Maxey drives the reverse leg, got it to go, and he wanted the foul call. Maxey's pissed off at the ref, screaming for the call. I mean, it's not the night to be screaming, Max. You got to make your shots, bro. You got to make your shots. Have they updated this score thing? Probably not. Carrington lost it. Kuzma picks it up, goes in. Valanciunas taps it, can't get it to fall. Valanciunas looks like he's 40 years old tonight. Here's Caleb Martin. How old is Valanciunas? Like 35? He's been on a lot of teams, man. Most notably that Raptors team. Maxey coming around a screen. Maxey hesitates, swings it back to Yabusele, dribbles, drives into the lane, goes up, acrobatic finish, couldn't get it to fall. Sixers lead by 10. Kyle Kuzma drives the lane, goes in, and lays it with no defender. Drop those yes sirs, ladies and gentlemen. I need everybody. I need everybody. Drop those yes sirs in the chat. Maxey at the top, coming around a screen. Maxey gets trapped. He's seen a lot of defensive coverages tonight. Caleb Martin for 3 off the back iron. It is an 8-point game, and the Wizards are crawling back. Keyshawn George finds Valanciunas. Here's Kyle Kuzma coming around a screen. Drives. Valanciunas gets it down low, goes up, and floats it in. It's a 6-point game. Timeout, Nick Nurse! Yes, sir. Ah! What is this game? Let's go Sixers. Bop, bop, ba, ba, bum. People keep asking me in the chat, man. They keep asking me in the not in the chat, in my DM. So like, yo, RB, when you coming to the Wells Fargo, bro? They're like, yo, RB, come to the Wells Fargo. Let me buy you a drink. Let's go watch a game. Why do you think I haven't been to the Wells Fargo this year yet, man? Why? Why? Somebody tell me why. It's really a 6-point game right now, bro. It's really a 6-point game. It is a 6-point game, bro. It is a 6-point game. And I know that the answer in the chat's going to be, oh, well, RB does the streams. Yeah, I mean, this is my job. You know what I mean? But why? I mean, I've gone to streams. I've gone to games before with, you know, done the post-game stream from the arena. Why am I not going? Because I'm not going to feed into it. I'm not going to feed into it, bro. What if I go to a game and I pull up and they're like, oh, yeah, Embiid, Paul George, and everybody else is out? That's why, bro. You think I want to go watch them play the 6-win Wizards right now? No. No. You know who I really miss, man? Remember that guy that called into the show at the beginning of the year? He sounded like Hulk Hogan. What happened to that guy, man? I feel like everybody's tapped out. You know what? If we lose this game, I think somebody has to get fired. I agree. Bree says making money doing the game day live. Yeah, Bree, exactly. I'm having more fun doing this with you guys. I'm having more fun with you guys doing this show than I would be sitting there in the stands. Lawrence says, hey, RB, I like the shirt you are sporting. How can I get one? Lawrence, we got the merch drop coming soon, man. Merch drop on the way coming soon, bro. Keep your eyes out for it. Next week, man. I know we've gotten delayed a bit, but we got a huge merch drop next week. Keep your eyes out for it. Yabasele for 3. Got it, the fall. I'll let you guys know exactly how you can get the merch and all that next week, but we got some fire merch on the way. And some necessary merch. Some shirts you will need as your current Sixers stand. Maxey lays one in off the steal all the way down the other end. 11-point game now. All right, man. Here's Carrington, finds Kuzma. Dribbles in, and he was fouled. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That will be number 1 on Tyrese Maxey. Ego says, instead of going to the Wells Fargo, you might as well hit up Kook Burger and watch the game with a Shoobie Shake. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. You can go to Kook Burger and just hang out and play some games and watch the game barely. Valanciunas for 3, and he drains it. 71-63. Literally, Yabusele's keeping us in this game right now. Here's Oubre, pulls up a 3 from the wing, missed it short. Yabusele the rebound. Oubre drives, throws it down, 2 hands. 10-point lead for the Sixers. Time to go up by like 30 points, man. This team is terrible. Wizards stink. Keyshawn George finds Valanciunas. Back to Keyshawn George. Slings it in. And Kuzma lays it right through. No defense again. Maxey going to hand it off to Kelly Oubre. Back to Tyrese Maxey. 5:10 to go here in the third. Sixers lead by 8. Maxey pulls up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall yet again. Oubre gets the board off the tap out. Here's Maxey again. He wants another chance. Drives downhill, goes up, and lays it through. Tyrese Maxey now with 12 points on the night. $75-65. Sixers lead it. Dom says, get it right. We need to take off on the Wizards team. You know what's crazy, too? A lot of these fans here probably bought these tickets early in the year, too. They probably bought these tickets early thinking like, hey, I can go to a cheap game and see Embiid, Paul George, and all these guys. And now they're like, damn. 4:45 to go here in the third quarter. 3 ball from Washington. Can't get it to fall. Carrington with another miss. Here come the 76ers. Caleb Martin down Going to hand it off Maxi. Maxi, Oubre, Caleb Martin, Yabusele, and Eric Gordon on the floor. Maxi, step back 3. Got it to go. About time, Tyrese. About time, bro. Timeout, Washington Wizards. Sixers lead it by 13. Lawrence says, RB, I think I saw Maury at the zoo in the ostrich cage with his head in the dirt. I don't know what else he's doing, man. Let me ask you guys in the chat right now, what do you think the Sixers are going to do at the trade deadline? What do you think the Sixers are actually going to do at the deadline? Will they make like one little move? Will they go crazy and trade Paul George? Probably not. What will they do, honestly? Will they actually get another guard in here? If they do nothing at the deadline, then they're just idiotic. If they sit here and do nothing and not sell off pieces at least, like they either need to buy or sell, like no in between. They better not keep the same exact team. Like if you're not going to buy any pieces and there's nobody available and you can't build this team, blah, 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 then you got to sell off some of these pieces, man. I'll take whatever in return. I'll take a second rounder in 2032 for Kyle Lowry. Marcia says nothing at all. Sean says nothing. Trade Maxi. Maxi must get frustrated being the only one of the big three that plays consistently. I just don't understand it, man. How does Paul George have groin tightness? What did he do the other night? RJ says add another 36 and over player. BLSG says Tyrese Maxey starting to dial in a little bit. Yeah, well, it's wonderful. And he is dialing in. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to see it. He should be. Ego says sign LiAngelo Ball and play Tweaker at the end of games instead of here come the Sixers. There you go. There you go. Bring in LiAngelo Ball. Go get Lonzo. Bring in LiAngelo. Bring LeVar to Philly. Let's do it. You know who I miss, man? I miss Jared McCain. Because at least, even though they were bad, we had McCain hoops to look forward to. I miss Jared McCain, man. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen the updated rookie stats, but Jared McCain is still leading in a lot of categories. Jared McCain's still leading rookies. He's not going to win Rookie of the Year, but he should if they didn't have this stupid requirement thing going. I'm going to pull up NBA rookie stats so we can see. Dang, they took McCain off these lists already? That's crazy. McCain is still leading rookies. Maxey step back 2, got it to go. Yay, Tyrese is woken up. No way they took him off these lists already. Valanciunas goes up and lays another one through. Wow, they took him off. Anyway, he was averaging like 16 a game. The leading rookie right now only has like 11 or 12 per game. Yabusele. Who's that? Is that Edwards? Oubre just got fouled. Yeah, it is Justin Edwards. Ego says, I hate to say it, but if we sell, I think they do something like trade Yabu. I mean, I would understand that. If you don't think you can re-sign him, I would understand trading Yabusele for sure. If you're a seller. if you are a seller. Sixers lead by 13. Here's Jared Butler. Finally comes back in the game. He had 16 points in 9 minutes, and the Wizards have not played him since. Here's Jared Butler against Kelly Oubre. Drives, goes up, contested, and fouled. Him and Embiid dropping 32 against the Bulls have been the only happy days of the season. Listen, man, Jared was hooping. I can't believe they took him off these rookie lists already. Hold on, let's see if I can get another list where he's still on it. All right, here we go. I got one. I think I got one. Hold on. Jared Butler going to inbound. Here is Bilal Coulibaly. Finds Corey Kispert running around his screen. Swings it back. Coulibaly, a 3. And he drills it. 10-point game. 80-70 is our score. 2:35 to go here in the third. Maxey drives downhill. Floats it up. In contest, can't get it to fall. Bona can't get the screen. Edwards juggles it, picks it up. Council, Maxey, one bouncer. Edwards, nice ball movement. Here's Tyrese Maxey, 5 on the shot clock. Maxey, the step over, the step back, can't hit the 3. Bona, another rebound. They're trying to poke it away. He gives it back to Ricky. Now Maxey wide open all day for 3 and drills it. So Tyrese Maxey, I guess, is back. He's got 22 points. And he is heated up here in the second half. .14 here in the third quarter. Coulibaly floats it up, missed it. Council the rebound. Here comes Ricky Council flying down the floor, and he's going to throw it down with a two-handed force. He is fired up and won. Ricky Council, he was smacked as well.
Yes, sir.
Maybe he wasn't fouled. Maybe they just called timeout. Looked like an and one at first, but guess not. I guess they called timeout. But Ricky Council, man, holy smokes. Wow. Dude, Ricky Council, man, what a slam that was. That's how you inject some life into this team. I love having guys like that could just fire you up. Shout out to Ricky Council. Shout out to Max. He's got 14 in the third quarter. Here's the rookie numbers, though. Here it is. Jared McCain, 15.3 points per game. Definitely would have won Rookie of the Year. Definitely would have won Rookie of the Year. Shout out to Ricky, man. Shout out to RC4. Sixers lead by 15. Here is Jared Butler. Maxey, Council, Bona, Kelly, and Justin Edwards. Keyshawn George for 3. Misses it. Wizards tap it back out. Here's Corey Kispert. Pump fakes. Now pulls up a 3. That one's short again. So we didn't get to see the top 2 overall pick, number 2, Alex Sarr. Thought we were going to see him today, but he was ruled out right before the game with an illness. Edwards blocked down the other end by Rashawn Holmes. Here come the Wizards. Kispert drives, lays it, and got it to fall. Sixers lead by 13 points. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Mods, keep dropping those links in the chat, man. Appreciate everybody being in here. Like the show, subscribe to the show. Council for 3. Can't get it to fall. Even though his jumper looks a lot better. 35 seconds to go. Here in the third, Butler around a screen, runs that pick and roll, floats it up, off the glass, missed it, gets it back, goes in. Nice recovery by Jared Butler. Telling you, man, he can hoop. He might get his career high, to be honest. He might get that career high tonight. Three-second separating game and shot clock. Here's Tyrese Maxey. And we have an off-ball foul. Let's go, man. Who's in the chat, man? Who's in the chat? We got 254 people in here. Can we get it to 300 likes? Like the show, subscribe to the show. Sixers Game Day Live, every game day right here. Pre-game, live game, post-game. Lawrence says, I wish we could trade the head coach and GM. Marsha dropping the blue and red. Ladies and gentlemen, drop some blue and red in the chat right now. I want to see all blue and red. Drop some blue and red in the chat. Let's go, Sixer Nation. 5 seconds to go. Maxey drives, steps back. Here's Council from deep. Got it. What a shot by Ricky Council, man. What a shot. So Ricky Council with a big slam and a big step back three from deep. Tyrese Maxey goes for 14 in the third quarter. Big way to bounce back after a brutal first half. And that takes us to the fourth quarter, man. Drop some fires in the chat. Fourth quarter fire. Can the Sixers win this game? Will they actually get cooking, and will they step on the Wizards and put them away? Will they put them away? Get this chat cooking right now, man. We always got to keep the chat on fire, no matter how the team's doing, no matter how they look. We got to keep this chat going, baby. It's what we do. Best community in the world. Let's get them fires flowing, man. Let's get it cooking up in here. Shout out to Kook Burger and Bar. Got to give them another shout out, man. Check them out. Center City, Philadelphia, 21st and Market Street. They are the go-to spot for Philly game days and winding down after work. Go get yourself one of those delicious, juicy, made-to-order burgers, 100% fresh ingredients, and get yourself a signature Shoobie Shake. Check them out, man. Kook Burger and Bar, 21st and Market Street, Center City, Philly. My personal favorite is that one you see right there on the left. It is delicious. Tons of customization options, man. Check them out. Let them know RB sent you. Kook Burger and Bar. Check them out on Instagram at Kook Burger Bar. All right, man. Fires in the chat, baby. Let's wake up the neighbors, bro. Only the diehards are here tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Sixers till we die, baby. Let's go. Let's get it rocking. Let's get it rocking in here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. I'm hungry. Where's my mod squad at, man? We added some new mods. Where you guys at, bro? Where's everybody at? I see some mods up in here. Yeah, I'm going to post my Eagles link here in the chat. Would love for you guys to support my Eagles channel as well. Going to drop my Eagles link in here right quick. Hold on now. Hold up now. Hold up now. Eagles channel's on fire right now. All right, man. Fourth quarter, rocking and rolling. Sixers lead by 14. Adembona with a monster block on Keyshawn George, and it's going the other way. Ego says, I feel like after you drink, you won't even have to eat an actual meal. That's a fact. Dom says, I'm fully engaged. What's up, Dom? You've been cooking tonight, bro. You've been cooking tonight. Gene says, heading to Kook Burger, RB. That's a fact. Here we go. Here we go. Washington steals it back on the other end. Here comes Jared Butler all the way down the floor. Misses the layup. Justin Champagnie missed the layup, and they call a goaltending on Ricky Council, I believe. Maybe a Dembona, but it's a 12-point game. Nurse looks stressed, man. Nurse looks stressed. Oh, yeah, Bona grabbed the rim. He grabbed the rim. Reggie Jackson finds a cutting Caleb Martin. Lineup for the Sixers, Jeff Doughton, Ricky Council, Reggie Jackson, Adem Bona, Caleb Martin. Here is Jeff Doughton. Pump fakes, finds Reggie Jackson for 3. Got it. Reggie! Let's go, man. Playing with those big glasses on. For the Washington Wizards, Jared Butler, Corey Kispert, Richaun Holmes, Justin Champagnie, and Keyshawn George. Butler finds Kispert. Kispert turns, floats it up, got it to fall. You know, I didn't know who the Wizards coach was. That was probably one of the only ones I didn't know because he was new, so I forgot his name. And he's like a really long-time valued assistant. Reggie Jackson misses the floater. This guy's like a long-time valued assistant. This is his first-year head coach. I just feel bad for him. Like, what's he supposed to do? Kispert for 3. Short. Holmes gets it poked away. They're going to say it stays with Washington. I'm like, what is this guy supposed to do, right? Then he's going to get fired. It's like, dang, man. Kevin Miller, welcome to the Fire Take Nation. Yo, where's my channel members at, man? Give them some love in the chat. Give Kevin some love. Welcome to the nation. Thanks for becoming a member. Wizards tap it in off the miss. 11-point game. Drop some MVPs for my guy Kevin Miller in the chat. Thank you, man. If you guys want to become a member, hit that join button down below. Get all the exclusive perks, including the emojis, loyalty badges, merch discounts, and more. Here's Reggie Jackson, corner 3 again. Can't get it to fall. Wizards pick it up. Wizards are trying to crawl back in this one. 9:40 to play here at the Wells Fargo. Jared Butler going to drive downhill, swings it. Keyshawn George, pump fake, now with 3. Short again, rebounded by Jackson. Here come the 76ers. Kevin, let's see those emojis, bro. Drop them in the chat. Here's Ricky Council at the wing. 10 on the shot clock. He crosses over, drives, kicks. Reggie for 3. Missed it again. Bona can't pull in the board. Here comes Washington. I feel like Reggie Jackson's just pissed off. He's just shooting a bunch of threes. Here's a layup from Champagnie. Can't get it to go. Bounces out. Here come the Sixers. Doughton on the other end. Doughton, the hesitation, the drive up with the right hand, and he was fouled. Jeff Doughton Jr. to the line for 2. 250 in the chat right now. Get this up to 300 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Tyrese Maxey, top 5 in minutes played right now. Don't know if you guys knew that, but Maxey, top 5 in minutes played. Looks like he's getting pretty tired, to be honest. Doughton going to miss the first free throw. 11-point game. Down Jr. going to knock down the second. If I had to ask you guys in the chat right now, who would be your favorite to win it all? To win the championship right now? Who would it be? Who would it be? PG sitting there in a gray hoodie on the bench. Where's Joel Embiid? Does he even come out on the bench anymore? Jared Butler for 3. Got it to fall. How come Embiid doesn't sit on the bench when he's hurt? I don't see him. Sixers lead it by 9 again. Here's Doughton Jr. around a screen. Kicks it. Oubre from the wing, and that's short. Taken away by the Sixers now. They get it back again. Second chance. 10 on the shot clock. Doughton Jr. around a screen. Crosses over. Finds his way to the alley. Floats it up. Got it. Jeff Doughton Jr. floats one in. What do you guys think should be NBA favorites right now, if you had to guess? Keyshawn George in the post, turns, spins. There's Jared Butler getting clamped now by Caleb Martin. Butler crosses, drives, finds space, floats it up, can't get it to fall. Bona with the rebound. 7:35 to play here in the fourth quarter. Oubre down the lane. And now he's plucked. Wizards not going down without a fight. 11-point game. Kispert to the corner. Butler wide open for three, and he drains it. 8-point game now. I repeat, 8-point game. Butler's got 26. It is officially his career high. Jared Butler officially has his career high against the 76ers. Told you it was coming. Told you it was coming. Ladies and gentlemen, do you guys think Daryl Morey's watching this game? Yes or no? Do you think Daryl Morey's watching this game? If so, he needs to trade for Jared Butler tonight. Tonight. This guy's playing out of his mind right now. $2 Super Chat. Philly for Life says, Butler for 2-3. I want this kid on the Sixers RB. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I want him. I want him now. As soon as he came in tonight, I said, yo, this guy really was a good college player. Got drafted by Utah. Didn't really have a role. Now, again, he's had opportunity. He hasn't played that well, but sometimes you go to a bad team, you go to a different situation, and you find your way. Sometimes you find your way. And again, I was looking at some of his recent games in December and January. He's been playing a lot better these last 2 months, so should he have 26 points tonight? Absolutely not. But it's, there's always a random guy against the Sixers that has his career high on the bench. So, that's what happens. He played with Utah. He played with OKC. Barely. He hasn't really played with anybody. Played with the Wizards last year, and he played with the Wizards this year. And so far, this guy's playing pretty well. So, yeah, go get Jared Butler. Let's see. A lot of people saying OKC. Yeah, I agree. What's their win streak up to now? Like 14, 15 games? Chet Holmgren's been out for how long? The OKC Thunder are exactly what the Sixers were supposed to become. And keep in mind, the NBA made the Sixers fire Sam Hinkie because they openly tanked. And then the Thunder did it to 5 times worse. The Thunder did it to the 10th degree. And they still have like 20 picks over the next 6 years. It's unbelievable. Hold up. You guys want to take a look at the OKC Thunder draft capital? Let's do it. Why not? It's actually unbelievable what the Thunder have because the NBA let them do it, yet they fired Sam Hinkie. Keep in mind how good the Thunder are and how many guys they've developed. Let's take a look at their future draft capital. Maxey goes in, reverse lay, and one. Drop the ones.
Yes, sir.
Tyrese Maxey and one. Drop the ones in the chat. Here are the Thunder future draft picks. 2025 first rounder from Miami. 2025 first rounder from Houston or the Clippers. 2025 first rounder their own. 2025 first rounder Utah. 2025 first rounder Philadelphia. 2026 first rounder own pick. 2026 Houston or Clippers. 2 seconds in 26. 3 first rounders in 27. 2 first rounders in 28. 3 seconds in 28. 2 first rounders in 2020. Like, this is unbelievable, bro. This is unbelievable. That should not even be a real thing. That should not even be a real thing. They've won 15 in a row. They're the best team in the league. And they got 50 million draft picks. It's unbelievable. Sam Presti was literally putting Al Horford in jail for a year and then traded him for a first-round pick. It's unbelievable. Here's Eric Gordon. Gordon, back in the game. Sixers up by 7 after a made 3 from Washington. Yabusele drives the lane, floats it up, misses it. Council fighting for the ball, and it goes out on Ricky Council. 6:15 to go. Wizards with the ball. They're down 7. The only thing the Wizards have to be worried about is in 2 to 3 years when they have to pay everybody, do they want to go into the aprons? But the thing is that they have so many draft picks, it doesn't matter. They can trade for somebody. Like, doesn't even matter, man. Doesn't even matter. Here is Bub Carrington back in the game. Steps back at 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 5-point game. It is a 5-point game. Sixers, you got to wake up. This is unbelievable. Maxey, Yabusele, Oubre wide open a 3. He missed it. He missed it. Bro, I'm going to lose my mind. I don't want to. I really don't. Please don't lose this game, man. Don't lose this game, bro. Carrington, Kispert, drives down the lane, goes up, got it. It's a 3-point game. It's a 3-point game. I'm sorry, bro. I need y'all to like the stream, bro. Like, this is crazy. This is actually crazy, bro. This is actually insane, bro. This is not real life, bro. This is not real life. This is not real life. The Washington Wizards, screw the Wizards. The Thunder have 15 first-round picks in the next 5 years, and the Sixers can't even win a game against the Wizards. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now, bro. 320 in the chat. Get this to 300 likes, bro. I don't even know if I can read the chat anymore. I don't even know what I can do, bro. If the Wizards can win this game, I could be an astronaut, man. This is unbelievable. I still can't believe this, bro. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now. If the Sixers lose this game, fire everybody. Everybody. And we had someone in here earlier saying, yo, why are you guys hating? Why are we hating? We're about to lose to these bums. This is crazy, bro. What was the lead at? 20? 16. 16-point lead evaporated. 3 points. 3 points. 3 points. Holy crap, yo. Holy crap, bro. Zion Williamson out today with a hamstring, so who knows if he'll play on Friday. .524 to play. It is now a 3-point game. This actually happened last year against the Wizards, too. This is unbelievable. Eric Gordon with the rock. Wizards just took out Jared Butler, by the way, so he's now, I guess, done for the night, which is stupid. There's Yabusele into the paint. You got to shoot. You got to shoot. You got to shoot. Shot clock violation. This team stinks. Holy crap, bro. That was out of a timeout. That was out of a timeout. They just ran out the shot clock. They just ran out 17-5 run for the Wizards. Carrington, 1 point game. It is a 1 point game. It is a 1 point game, bro. They're on a 9-0 run. Maxey just broke Kuzma's ankles. And he got called for a foul. Maxey just broke Kuzma's ankles in half. Did he shove him? Yeah, he touched him. Wizards about to take the lead, bro. They're about to take the lead. If they lose this game, fire everybody. I don't care. Here's Bub Carrington. Corey Kispert for the lead. Hits it. This team sucks. This team stinks. Wizards lead by 2. Wizards lead. Holy crap. Oubre slams it down, and the Sixers finally score. The game is tied at 98. Carrington fouled by Oubre. Yo, like the stream right now, man. Get us to 300 likes, bro. Get us to 300. We got 250. Get us to 300. I can't believe this, bro. 98-98. Carrington, the pump fake, drives, kicks it. 3 on the shot clock. Koulibaly spins and lost it. Gordon lost it out of bounds, but it's going to be a shot clock violation. Eric Gordon almost just pulled his hamstring trying to go for that ball. Ladies and gentlemen, what did I tell y'all, man? Cardiac. Lock in all windows and doors. Lock all windows and doors. We are coming in for a landing. Maxey drives the lane, goes up, stuffed by Richaun Holmes at the rim. Maxey, you stink tonight. Here are the Wizards. Richaun Holmes on the cut, blocked by Oubre. They call a foul. Richaun Holmes to the line for 2. I cannot believe they are in jeopardy of losing this basketball game. If they lose this game, fire everybody. Can the season, it's over. And we got people that come in here and be like, yo, RB, why do you switch up so much? Why do you think I switch up, bro? This is actually unbelievable. How did they miss that last call? That's a goaltend. How did they miss that call? Oh my gosh. That is an easy goaltend. And they call a foul on Oubre? Bro. Once again, the refs stink. Second free throw, spins around and misses. They're going to call interference on the Wizards. I don't know how they missed that goaltend. Then they call Oubre's block a foul. Second free throw, rolls around 5 years, spins up and out. Kuzma touches it on the rim. Now they finally call interference. Bro, I really do not have the energy to watch them lose this game, bro. I don't have the energy to watch them lose this game, bro. 380 people in here. Hit the like button right now, man. Maxey steps back, gets double teamed. Caleb Martin at the wing, drives downhill, finds the corner. Gordon, Maxey up top, dribbles. Eric Gordon wide open for 3. Misses it. Eric Gordon misses a wide open 3. You bum. You should not be playing for this team anymore. Carrington, pick and roll. Oubre reaches. Carrington spins, kicks it out. 7 on the shot clock. Kuzma crosses, drives. Koulibaly, 2. One has to put it up off balance and hits it. And hits it. Three-point game, Wizards lead, 2:20 to go, 101-98. Caleb Martin kicks it to the corner. Oubre, Gordon wide open, another three, and this time he does hit it. Eric Gordon ties it at 101. I can't believe these fans are actually here cheering, bro. This is an effing embarrassment. This is an embarrassment. 2 minutes to go. Corey Kispert pump fakes a three, comes around a screen. Can the Wizards get win? Can they get win number 7 on the season? Here's a three ball from Carrington. He misses it. Sixers get the rebound. 1:45 to go. It's cardiac. It's cardiac season. Damn it, I hate this team, man. They had to turn this to a cardiac game. Maxey going to get double teamed. Eric Gordon up top. Gordon finds Caleb Martin. 8 on the shot clock. Caleb trying to create out of the high post. This is your play? This is your play? Martin step back 2. Misses it. Wizards pick it up. That was your play. A Caleb Martin ISO. Kuzma drives the lane, goes up and lays it in. Nurse is on the floor. He said Kuzma traveled. Nurse is going to challenge. Nurse is throwing F-bombs around. This is unbelievable. Wow. Wow. Holy crap. How did they miss that travel? How did they miss that travel? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't take this, bro. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this to myself? I've never seen a guy travel that hard and not get a foul call. Bro is literally walking with the ball.
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have 400 people in the chat. Like the show, man. Get us to 300 likes. If you're just tuning in, Sixers are playing the Wizards down Embiid and PG and Drummond. And the Wizards are down 9 players. Sixers were up by 16. They're now in a dogfight against Washington. The refs have been absolutely horrid. And now they are challenging a travel from Kyle Kuzma. $5 super chat, Brian Pumper. Made a grave mistake paying Maxey. This guy is worse than his rookie year. He just has more playing time. He's in a bad stretch right now, man. He's been bad tonight. Other than the third quarter. Dude, how do they not call that a double dribble at least? Wait, did they not? Did they retain that call? Wait, did they keep that? Did they not give that back? It's still 103-101. Did they lose the challenge? Here's Maxey, drives in. And Maxey's foul. You know what, Maxey? I'm getting really tired of you complaining every freaking play, bro. Put your head down, go to the rim, and stop shooting like ass. Go to the rim, bro. Stop complaining. You're complaining before you even get fouled now. Dear Lord. Tyrese, you're getting on my nerves, bro. First one good at the line. Did they not give the Sixers that call? Hold on. I gotta see. I feel like I'm in a trance right now. I'm like losing my mind. Yeah, they really did not reverse that. They did not reverse that. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Free throws are good for Maxey. 460 in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the show. Here we go. 1 minute to play against the Wizards. It's tied up. Jared Butler back in the game. Here's Kyle Kuzma for three. He misses it. Sixers pull it in. Maxey, Martin, Yabusele, Gordon, and Oubre. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Gets double teamed again. Maxey one-on-one against Corey Kispert. Maxey going to drive, spin, fades, off balance. Missed it again. Dear Lord, Maxey. I'm getting tired of Maxey right now. Nurse doesn't draw up any plays. Nurse doesn't draw up anything. This team does not draw up plays in the biggest moments. I'm getting really tired of watching this BS. Last play was a Caleb Martin ISO out of the elbow. And then you have Maxey going one-on-one against Kispert. Like, they don't draw any plays up in the biggest moments of the game. This is an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke. Ladies and gentlemen, stay around with us after the game for the Sixers post-game live show. We'll take your phone calls. $2 super chat, Kalik and Luke. Maxey is still great. Kalik, you got to stop, bro. Thank you for the support, bro, but you got to stop. Not now, bro. Not now. You came in here earlier asking why we're hating. This is why we're pissed off, dude. 16-point lead evaporated to the Washington Wizards, who are the worst in the league, other than the Pelicans. So stop it with all the fanboy stuff, bro. Not tonight, bro. Not tonight. Wizards with the ball, 39 seconds to play. Guess we need some defense. Jared Butler back in. He's been their best player tonight. We'll see what he can do. He crosses against Oubre, drives into the lane, goes up, missed it. Sixers get it back. 6 seconds separating game and shot clock. Maxey drives downhill, goes up, got the layup. Sixers lead by 2. Dude, this is so cringe. Like, I don't even feel good about this right now. And everybody's like pumping their fists. Like, we just... I don't feel good about this. I don't feel good about this. I feel so cringe right now. Watching people. Come on, bro. Would love to hear from you guys after the game, man. Call into the show after the game. This is like, I don't even feel good about this, bro. I don't feel good about this. I really don't. $550 people in the chat. Welcome in Philly Take with RB. We do this every game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game show right here on the channel. Subscribe, man. Hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of new viewers in right now. Subscribe, like the show. We need 5 more. Who's going to get us to 300, man? Can the Sixers get a stop? Can they get a stop? Kyle, if you don't get your ass out of here, bro, Coach Lowry, get out of here, man. Get out of here, Kyle Lowry. You're getting on my nerves. Sixers fans on their feet. Can they beat the lowly Wizards? 23 seconds to go. They're going to look for a quick action. Kyle Kuzma, Bub Carrington, Koulibaly, Jared Butler, Corey Kispert. Butler going to inbound to Kuzma. It was poked away and goes out down the other end. Why is Eric Gordon in the game? 20 seconds to go. Here's the inbound. 20 seconds to play. Shot clock turned off. Koulibaly drives the lane, goes up. Blocked by Yabusele. Maxey saves it. Eric Gordon is fouled. 11 seconds to go. Big play by Yabusele, man. He's been doing it all season.
Yes, sir.
Wake up the neighbors. Gershon Yabusele has just been the most consistent player on this team. Gordon going to knock down the first free throw. Shout out to Gershon, man. This guy's incredible. This guy's incredible. Second free throw from Eric Gordon. Of course he misses it. Ball got hit out of bounds. Who's it going to be? Stays with the Sixers now. 9 seconds to go. 3-point game. Thanks a lot, Eric Gordon. Thanks a lot. Sixers got to get this inbound in. And Maxey's going to get fouled. So Maxey will go to the line. Wait, what? Oh, they're going to say he fouled him before the inbound. So now Maxey's going to go to the line for one. Maxey knocks it down. 4-point game. Do they get the ball back? I think, right? Yeah, Sixers retain possession. Oubre going to inbound. Yabusele drives all the way, slams it down. Yabusele fouled and one.
Yes, sir.
Stay around for the postgame show, man. I know people are probably I'm not even reading the chat right now. I know people are probably hyped that we won, but no. There's games that you win that feel like losses. There's losses that feel like moral wins. This was a moral loss. I'm not getting excited about this win. Gershon Yabusele, shout out to you, brother. Drop the yes sirs in the chat, man. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. Let's go. We beat the Wizards down 9 players. Yay. Second one good from Yabusele. Sixers lead it by 6. 6 seconds to go. Jared Butler, Corey Kispert pulls a 3. He's blocked. Sixers win. Sixers win. There was one game earlier this season. I think it was the game against the Hornets where I felt this same exact way. I don't think I've ever felt this bad after a win. I don't think I've ever felt this bad after a win. I'm not happy. I am not happy. Thank you to everybody in the chat who's been here, man. We got the post-game show coming up. I don't think I've ever been this disgusted after a win. I got a lot to say in the post-game show. A lot to say in the post-game show. I want to hear from you guys, though. Call into the show, man. We'll drop the phone number and the Discord. I got a rant, man. We got a lot to say in the post-game show. Because that was inexcusable. That was inexcusable. I don't care that they won the game. I really don't.
Let's go.
Shout out to the partners of the Game Day show, man. Kook Burger and BetUS. We got the post-game show coming up. A lot to talk about, man. A lot to say. Lot to say. All right, man. $5 super chat, Jason 18. Anytime players get paid like Maxi, they seem to miss so many more shots like it's on purpose. Any Max player, it's a reoccurring theme. Suspect. Well, I guess we got to play the song now, man. Drop the W's in the chat. Drop the W's in the chat, man. We got to play the song. I guess we have to. It's a Philly take staple. But yeah, Jason, he's struggling. He's struggling big time. I don't even want to play the song. I really don't. I really don't. But all right, man, play the song. Play the song. Sixers post-game live coming up. Sixers post-game live coming up. Stick around. We got a lot to talk about on the post-game show. Philly Take with RB. Like the show. Subscribe to the show. Call in. We got a lot to talk about. Catch y'all in a few minutes. All right. We got to talk about it. That's what we do every game right here after the game on YouTube on the Sixers Postgame live show presented by RocketMoney right here on Philly Take with RB. Tune in live with us after every Sixers game. Call into the show on the Discord or on the phone line. The phone number is 518-318-7716. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a lot of people that probably tune in that did not watch this game. There's probably going to be people that were watching other games or were maybe enjoying their Wednesday night or doing something productive that are only going to look at the box score, see the Sixers won, and not realize what happened with this basketball game. So I would like to warn you, if you did not watch this game, either go back and watch it first before watching the show, or take what I say and what the chat says and what the callers say with, validity. Take it not with a grain of salt, but take it at face value for what I'm about to talk about with this 76ers team. Because, ladies and gentlemen, how do I put this best? Never in my life, other than maybe one other time this season, never in my life have I been so disappointed over a Sixers win. The Sixers beat the Wizards 109-103. They collapsed a 16-point lead and were down by a few with a couple minutes to go. And I've never felt this way after a win. I am not happy. I got to get a couple specific things off my chest, but overall, I just want to talk about the team. So we'll get into it all, man. And once again, if you want to call into the show, the number is 518-318-7716. Call in on there or the Discord. But I got to get some things off my chest, man. Man. The Sixers really almost lost this game, man. How do you feel about it? Let me know in the chat. All right. I promise I'm going to get into my rant, but I got to give a shout out to our great new sponsor here of the Sixers postgame live show, and that is RocketMoney. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to save your finances. You know what I mean? You got to be smart with your money, aka not going down to the Wells Fargo until this team gets the ship right, until they get this thing back on track. But another way you can fix your finances is with RocketMoney. RocketMoney is a personal finance app that helps find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Maybe you're someone that has signed up for something in the past and then forgot about it once the trial has ended, which resulted in you getting billed month after month. But thanks to RocketMoney, that no longer needs to be an issue. It allows you to see all of your subscriptions in one place, know exactly where your money is going, and for the ones you don't want anymore, RocketMoney will even help you cancel them, give you reminders, things like that. They have a cool personalized dashboard that gives you a clear view of all your expenses on your accounts with the ability to create a personalized budget or be alerted if a recurring subscription increases in price. And the best part is that they will even try to negotiate lower bills by finding the best opportunities to save. RocketMoney has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when you're using all of the app's premium features. So cancel your unwanted subscriptions, reach your financial goals faster with RocketMoney. Go to rocketmoney.com/game-on today. That's rocketmoney.com/game-on. rocketmoney.com/game-on. Speaking of game on, the game's on. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the worst wins that I have ever experienced in my entire life. You are going up against the 6-win Wizards, down 7 players. Siri, define moral loss. Here's the definition. The Sixers almost losing to the 6-win Wizards, down 7 players. Jordan Poole didn't play tonight. Alex Sarr didn't play tonight. A bunch of guys didn't play. And although Joel Embiid and Paul George did not play in this game, Although Andre Drummond did not play and Yabu had to play center, shout out to Gershon Yabusele for saving the day. The Sixers almost got absolutely embarrassed on their home floor. And the worst part about it is they make the game-winning plays. And yes, Tyrese Maxey with a clutch layup, even though he stunk up the joint tonight. Even though Gershon Yabusele, who, shout out to Yabu, guy is incredible. He's consistent, makes big plays every night. He's actually been, in my opinion, maybe the most consistent player on this team. You got fans in the stands, like, pumping their fists like they just went down there and watched the best game of their life. How can you not be embarrassed? We had someone come into the chat at halftime, and they sent a super chat, and they said, why is everybody hating on this team? They're actually winning. They're playing good. And for those people, I would say, you have to watch the games and know what we're talking about. This team almost lost the game to Jared Butler, who has not found an NBA role consistently, Kyle Kuzma, Jonas Valanciunas, and Bub Carrington. I mean, come on, man. If this team, I know Embiid and PG didn't play, but if this team cannot beat a team that is purposely trying to tank, here's how much they're trying to tank. Jared Butler was cooking the Sixers in the first half. He had his career high tonight, by the way. 26 off the bench for Jared Butler. And I said in the first quarter when this guy came in, I didn't even know he was still in the NBA. I liked him out of Baylor back in 2021. He was a national champion. He played with physicality. The guy has never had a game like this. There's always a random person off the bench that cooks the 76ers, but boy, oh boy, Jared Butler was cooking. And what did the Wizards do? They barely played him in the third quarter because they looked at it and they said, damn, yo, we're trying to lose games here. Stop it. Stop it. And the Sixers were up by 16 points. And what does Nick Nurse do? He leaves the all-bench lineup, or whatever you can call it at this point. I mean, how do I even refer to the lineups when you're already down 5 players? But he leaves all the young bucks in to lose the lead. Then he brings back in the starters, and the starters start losing the lead. They're giving up wide open mid-range floaters to Jared Butler, who had his career high tonight, 26. They're giving up wide open threes to Corey Kispert. Daryl Morey, if you're watching this game, there is excuse me, let me start over. If you're watching this game, and I hope you are, because I got a feeling you're not. But Daryl Morey, if you're watching this game, there's absolutely no excuse not to go out there and trade for Corey Kispert and Jared Butler. Jared Butler would be the second best guard on the Sixers right now. Corey Kispert might be the best shooter on the Sixers right now if he was on this team. I can't stand to watch it. Eric Gordon comes out in the first quarter. He drains 2 threes. It looked like 3, but his foot was on the line, so 2 big shots for Eric Gordon. The guy's playing in the closing lineup. Eric Gordon started the night. You want to know how down bad the Sixers are right now? Eric Gordon is starting for this team. I mean, it just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it is, there's games you win that feel like losses. There's games you lose that feel like wins. This was absolutely a moral loss. This did not feel like a win at all. Adem Bona played for 14 minutes, but other than Adem Bona and Gershon Yabusele, you're playing with no centers. And that takes me back a couple points to some other things. I mean, we're going to have to address the elephant in the room at some point, okay? Before I talk about that, let's talk about Tyrese Maxey. Because again, just like last game, a lot of people are going to see Tyrese Maxey. What do you have, 31 the other night? They're going to come in here and see Tyrese Maxey had 29 points. Oh my gosh, Tyrese Maxey led this team and they won the game. No, you didn't watch the game. All right. Tyrese Maxey had 1 good quarter. It was the third quarter, and he dropped 14 points out of halftime. He played great in that quarter. Tyrese Maxey was 1 for 10 in the first half from 3. I don't know what's going on. I think he's top 5 in minutes usage right now. Tyrese Maxey needs a week off. All right. Give him a vacation. Let him get away. Whatever. Give Tyrese Maxey some time off. Maybe Tyrese Maxey is so tired of having to be the guy without the other two stars on the floor. Did we ever think about that? I'm not trying to absolve Maxey of blame. There's a couple things that are really pissing me off about Tyrese Maxey. Number one, he keeps complaining. I've never seen Maxey complain like this. Maxey was the young buck who wasn't paid yet, wasn't established. He went out there and he put his head down every play last year, the year before, and he just worked. He's just hungry. He just kept going and going and going and going. And this year, Maxey is complaining for fouls before he even gets fouled. That's the one thing that's really pissing me off about Tyrese Maxey. But the other thing is that he, again, is playing like a frantic, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me just shot chuck from everywhere and see what falls. Like at the end of the first half, he's literally just heaving up threes in traffic instead of just finding his spots on the floor and using his burst, using his, side-to-side ability, being able to dribble around these defenders, being able to break guys down, use that quick lightning speed to get to the rim. He's not using any of that. He's literally going out there with the mindset of, I'm Tyrese Maxey. I am quick. I am athletic. I am an amazing shooter. I'm an amazing player. And I'm not going to actually try to break these guys down. I'm just going to go out there and throw it against the wall and see if it sticks. That's what I'm seeing for Tyrese Maxey, man. I don't know if it's the girl. I don't know what it is. But Tyrese Maxey went 3 for 14 from long range tonight against the Wizards team that was down everybody. He looks tired. He had a quarter there where he picked it up, where he was assertive, where he was smart. And then in the fourth quarter, he had the game-winning layup, but overall didn't play well. I also think these other teams are throwing tons of different defensive coverages at him because Joel Embiid and Paul George are not on the floor. And I think it is hard for him to kind of, decipher sometimes, like, what is my role? How do I approach this night? How do I approach the next night? And I do think he's kind of overplaying. Like, again, that's why I'm saying give him a week off, man. He doesn't look right. He's overplaying. So that takes me back to the elephant in the room. I'm not going to go on a crazy tangent because there's no need to. I've said it all season long. Even when the Sixers won 10 out of 13 games, I sat here and I said, yeah, it looks good, but we have to see a consistent stretch from this team. They need to play Embiid, Paul George, and Tyrese Maxey for a certain stretch of games. Joel Embiid has now missed the last couple games. Paul George was out with groin tightness. If the 76ers think that they are going to survive this season, especially with the teams coming up on the schedule, because they can get by playing the 6-win Wizards. They got the Pelicans next game. They can get by playing these teams, but the schedule is about to get brutal, okay? 12 back-to-backs in the next 3 months. Thunder, Knicks coming up, Cavs, Bucks, Nuggets. If you think that this sitting out crap is going to sustain itself, you are ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, if they don't get these guys healthy and on the floor, kiss the season goodbye. Kiss the season goodbye. They are now 15-20. They are 5 games under 500. They have dug themselves in a hole, not because they're not talented, not because they can't win games, because they have not played consistently together. Are they going to do this the whole season? Is that the formula? Are they going to ride this out all season like this? Because they might not even make the play-in at that point. It's very annoying, and I think people have to wonder whether this team is failing because Nick Nurse is not creative enough or because the team is taking the identity of the superstar, and that is I show up one night, I don't show up the next. Paul George was on the bench tonight. Joel Embiid was not. Where was he? Where was he? Let's talk about Nick Nurse as well. Nurse, I am getting tired of the Sixers not drawing up plays in the biggest moments of games. Game was tied up. They had Caleb Martin running an ISO out of the elbow. And then a couple possessions later, they had Tyrese Maxey from the top of the key against Corey Kispert one-on-one. They don't draw up any plays. Even the game-winning play was just Maxey blowing by his defender. Why don't they draw up plays? Why don't they do anything to be creative? I understand your back is against the wall. You don't have a lot of depth, but how do you not sprinkle any bit of creativity into this team? It makes zero sense. Can I get on Nick Nurse for the lineups tonight? Not really, because who is he playing? Here's the Sixers bench right now. Justin Edwards, Reggie Jackson, Jeff Doughton Jr., Ricky Council. Ricky had a nice electric slam, then hit a big three, but his confidence is shattered. It felt cringeworthy at the end of this game watching the bench and the fans get hyped after squeaking by the 6-win Wizards. They are 6-29, and you were this close to losing that game. Zion comes back on Friday, most likely, for the Pelicans. I think he was out tonight, but he'll be back. Paolo comes back with the Magic on Sunday. It's not going to be as easy as you think. This team, as Nick Marchetti says here in the Super Chat, Nick Marchetti, thank you for the Super Chat, bro. This team has no identity or culture, really bad, RB. That's a fact. That's a great way to encapsulate this, man. They have no identity. They have no identity because their stars don't play every game. Where is Daryl Morey? I've been a Morey defender, but usually by this point in the season, Daryl Morey's done 2 radio press conferences. Daryl Morey's put out a bunch of tweets. Where is Daryl Morey? Where is he? Is he going to speak? Is this Sixers team going to do anything? Because let me tell you something, all right? We are officially 1 month away from the NBA trade deadline today. And if you don't buy at the deadline and you don't think you can get this back on track, you better sell off some of these pieces. As much as I love Gershon Yabusele and I want him to be here beyond this season, financially, it's not going to work based on the current structure. That's what people don't realize, man. This is the tip of the iceberg. Paul George, Joel Embiid, Tyrese Maxey, they're all signed for the next 3-4 years. And that is overall why I'm frustrated, because you keep giving us our hope. You keep getting our hopes up. And then Embiid misses 3 games in a row. Then Paul George misses 2 out of 4. Joel Embiid has missed 22 out of 35 games this season. And when you go back to the offseason and you think about how we were talking about this team, I remember very clearly because I cover the team all year. We did an 8-hour live stream when this team signed Paul George. We thought we had it made because you finally got the third option that could help out Joel and Maxey. But what you didn't know is that you were going to load manage for 60 games in a season. The only question we had coming into the season was, are they going to get a rebounder? Well, now they need a rebounder. They need another rebounder. They need 5 guards off the bench. Paul George can't stay healthy. Joel Embiid can't play more than 2 games at a time. And they're all signed for the next 4 years. It has to be talked about, man. And then you see Josh Harris out here at the Commanders games. He's smiling, having a great time. Oh, Commanders made the playoffs. Really, man? Are you even, dedicated to the Sixers? Are you even dedicated? Do you even care? Arena's still filling up because Philly fans are passionate. I had 5 people on my last video yesterday hit me up in the comments and say, I got tickets on Monday night. I went to the game, spent $500+, and then Joel Embiid was ruled out. That's absolutely brutal, man. That's absolutely brutal. This was supposed to be the season where everything came together. And it's not, game 15 anymore. It's not game 17. We're not in the first part of the season, right? We're almost halfway through. We're at game 35, and they still cannot get on the floor together. So that's where I sit after this game against the Wizards, and they couldn't even give us an easy, flat line 'em type of win. They go up and then they almost choke it away. So again, if you're just coming in here and you're like, why is this guy being so mad if they won the game? You don't even understand half of it, bro. This tonight was absolutely embarrassing. I know the Sixers are down bad with injuries, but the Wizards were down 7 players tonight. Some of their best players, by the way. And the way they were playing in the whole end of the third, fourth quarter was like they wanted it more than you did. That's where I'm at, man. That's where this feels like a loss tonight. It does. $5 super chat from Bernard McCoy in the chat. Bernard, thank you for the love, man. RB, not fair. I've been watching Maxey for 5 years. He is tired, drained mentally as well. No Paul George, and Embiid will continue to mess up his game. No respect. Well, I mean, you could say no respect, but I mean, I just said that 10 minutes ago. I said he's probably tired. He's top 5 in the NBA in minutes played. He absolutely is drained. That's why I said give him a week off. So yeah, I do agree with your point. I also have a problem with 1, his whining, and 2, his shot selection. Like, I understand he's tired, but some of these looks that Maxey is taking right now, they're just very non-Maxey. It's not what I'm used to seeing out of him. It's not his mindset, his mentality. I don't like it right now. But you're right. Joel Embiid misses every 3 out of 5 games. Paul George can't stay healthy. And even when Paul George has been on the floor lately, he's looked absolutely terrible. Before we get to the callers, once again, call into the show. The number to call is 518-318-7716 or join the Discord. I got to give one shout out tonight, and that is to Gershon Yabusele. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to know why I like Yabusele so much, man? I mean, when he came over, I said, all right, he'll probably get a bundle of minutes. Maybe. He'll fight for minutes. I thought he'd be good. I thought he'd play 10 minutes a night, most. What the Sixers have done is ask Gershon Yabusele to play, 5 different roles this season? Gershon Yabusele has played the 4. He's played the starting 5, the backup 5. At one point, he was benched a little bit. And he's done everything and more that this team has asked of him. Gershon Yabusele tonight, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. 5 for 7 from 3. And oh, by the way, had the game-winning block. For a guy that's not even a center, that can barely rebound, this guy making less than a minimum contract, by the way, because his contract is weird. He had to get a whole buyout thing going on overseas. Shouldn't even be here. Hasn't been in the league in 6 years. This guy's playing every night like his ass is on fire. And that is what the mentality of this team should be. They have lacked these types of players for way too long. They bring in players that we think are going to fill that void, and they don't. And it's always the guys that are making a minimum contract or less that play this way. Last year, Kelly Oubre was trying to get paid. Came in, late signing, and he balls out all season. Gershon Yabusele, late signing, comes in, and he's playing like the most consistent player on the team. Gershon Yabusele probably will not be here beyond this year. I wish he was. I think he's an incredible role player, and he wants it. I can't say that for everybody right now, but Yabusele does. Kelly Oubre, 15 points tonight. I thought he had another decent game as well. Kelly has his moments, but overall has been playing better. Those are the 2 guys that I think want it bad right now. Kelly and Gershon want it bad. I wish the rest of the team could shape into that identity, and I just don't know if they can right now. One last thing before we get to the callers. The refs were absolutely garbage. They miss a wild travel. I've never seen a travel missed like that on Kyle Kuzma tie game 101-101. He's literally walking to the basket. Nick Nurse almost popped the blood vessel. Before that, they missed the goaltend. Maxey floats it up off the backboard. Probably a goaltend by 2 seconds. They missed that. Then they call Kelly Oubre a foul on the other end, even though he smacked all ball. By the way, they looked at that Kyle Kuzma travel, and they kept it as a bucket. I just, if the replay review and the whole system doesn't work, why even have it? Why have the challenges if they can't even get it right? But I don't want to focus on the refs too much because although they were very piss poor tonight, the Sixers almost embarrassed themselves. They almost embarrassed themselves. All right, man. We'll get to the phones. We'll get to a bunch of the callers lined up right now. Give me your thoughts in the chat. Call into the show. I want to start off with my guy, exclusive on the Discord. Let's go to the Discord. Exclusive on the Discord. Exclusive.
Do you hear me?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on? What's going on?
You're a little bit distant, man. Get a little bit closer to the mic.
Can you hear me now? You hear me now?
Yeah, I got you, man. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I wouldn't say this is the best win for us. I think, I don't know. I mean, we kind of came into this game shorthanded, right? That's no secret. I think availability, was a big factor in all this as well. But overall, one thing I was worried about, me, I'm always called out some stat. I was a little bit worried going into the game, knowing that you had someone like Valanciunas on the other side of the ball that, is notorious for grabbing boards, right? And obviously we're down some of our major big men to, crash the glass for us. So, I thought with that, that's more opportunities for them because he's just a phenomenal rebounder. So I was worried about that going into the game, but we kind of broke away for a little bit there. So I was like, all right, maybe it's not that big of a concern, right? The Wizards had 18 turnovers tonight, I'm pretty sure as well, right?
They had a lot, man. Especially in the first half, they had a 17, but first half I think they had 14. So
yeah, right. So these are things. That's usually a recipe for a loss for the other team there, right? If you count all those turnovers, everything like that. So. I think we just collapsed at the end there. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of things. I think as well. Like I don't know if you can look at the threes as well that they were hitting. A lot of it was like I feel like it's the quality of threes they were getting too. They're like there was at times they were kind of open, right? And that goes back to there being that these guys are pros, right? They're gonna hit open threes and stuff like that. I feel like that's also what kept them in the game. And John came out to the wire. And like you said, we talk about the refs and everything like that too. At the end of the game, obviously that there's definitely a few interesting calls there, but you think about why. I think you got to take a step back, like you said, and just kind of look at why we were in that position to begin with, right? So it just stinks. I think that availability. I think honestly just played a big part of this. I think we had a control of a large part of this game until everything kind of collapsed.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, again, not having your stars, it kind of dictates how the night is going to go. But I can't excuse that for tonight. Like, the Wizards are so bad. They're absolutely terrible. They play with no chemistry. They don't do anything. And, I mean, quite frankly, they're tanking. They're openly trying to lose games. And they almost won this basketball game. I just can't accept that.
I'm right there with you. It's definitely not the best win. By any means, I mean.
No, I think it's the worst. I mean, it did not even feel like a win to me.
Yeah.
I mean, they were down by 2 with what, a minute and a half to go? I mean, yeah, it just, I don't know. It didn't feel like a win.
It was tied even at one point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was tied. Unbelievable. And like I said, the Sixers draw up no plays in the final timeouts. They don't, like, they should have took over this game in the fourth quarter, and they just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's brutal.
Yeah. We got to put this one behind us.
Yeah. Got the Pelicans next game. So another bad team. See if you can take them down. Anything else you got for me, bro?
Nothing else, man. I think everything else you've pretty much covered, man. You've been doing a great job with that.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you calling in as always, bro.
Hey, thanks again for having me.
Shout out to the starter, man. Exclusive. All right, we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Let's go to the phone lines. We got someone waiting on the phones. 321. Let's go to the phone line, man. 321, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, man? Just make sure the audio's down in the back so I don't hear myself.
Hey, man. This is crazy, man. One thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to be honest, man. You know, I seen the highlights. I got home a little late from work, so I couldn't watch the game live. But I'm going to be straightforward, man. I'm going to say we ain't trash, man. You know what I'm saying? We got talent on the team. We don't got chemistry. And that comes from coaching. You know what I'm saying? We got some named players on the team. And I'm saying with an S at the end because it's more than one. You know what I'm saying? Maxey plays as a two, not a one. He shoot first, pass second. The lineup has to be changed. The talent is there. There's no chemistry. Doesn't matter who's on the team. There's no chemistry. You feel me? The Wizards is trash. They got nobody out there for us to win by 6 points. There's no reason why Maxey should be taking 14 threes against the Wizards. Now, I get it. We playing against Golden State, and you got some guys over there that's constantly shooting threes. They're a three-point team. They're about that. Wizards ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? So the way we went into that game was wrong. I think the coach got to be in the front office, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got too many guys playing a lot of minutes and no production.
Listen, man.
That's a problem.
Listen, man. I know you didn't watch the game, like you said, but the Wizards were down 7 players tonight. They're also one of the worst teams in the league. So while I do agree with you, they need more production, shooting, etc. The Sixers almost choked this game away to a team that is absolutely bare and just terrible. I mean, it just can't happen.
It doesn't. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter who we play. We played the same style basketball every game. We played like we playing in the local park up the block.
I agree with that.
No play callings, no timeouts, no subs. Let's find out if this guy is nice. No, we're just picking up anybody on the bench and go play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at your stats here. Oubre, 38 minutes, 15 points. 15 points ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? But 6 threes, he's not really a three-point threat. I'd rather have him in the midi and go into the paint and be more efficient. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we got to grab these guys and have them play the basketball the way fits their character and their position.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of course, Oubre or some of these guys are going to be left open at the 3. Oh, I got a good look. It's a booby trap, bro. You ain't a three-point threat.
Listen,
we know you're going to take the shot.
I would respond to that by saying, though, like, it's hard for them to get in a consistent rhythm because one game Joel plays and the next game he doesn't. So it's like you're playing a different style.
He got heart. I give it to him. He plays with heart, but it leads with the coach. There's no game plan, bro.
I agree.
There's nothing. Even if Embiid was there every game, there ain't gonna be no chemistry because what's the game plan for all 3 stars?
Yeah, but the thing is, when you play Embiid and you build around Embiid, like he's the centerpiece of the offense, and then the next 2 games he doesn't play, you're playing a completely different style.
We play ISO ball.
Yeah,
we play ISO ball. If Embiid can't break loose, which I mean he always does, unless he's double, he passes it off. Maxey trying to break loose. There's really no, real plays. You understand what I'm saying? It's just I shoot, you shoot, then you shoot.
I agree.
Oh, time is running out. Let me pass it out.
Yeah.
You shoot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's fair to say Nurse definitely has not elevated the way they're playing as a team, for sure.
It's bad. You know what I mean? It's bad.
It's brutal.
I mean, we lost. I mean, we won. We struggled against a team that's 6-29. We won by 6 points.
It felt like a loss, man. It felt like a loss. Appreciate the call, bro. Appreciate the call. Yeah. I think there's truth to what he's saying. Like, Nurse doesn't do anything to elevate the way that the team plays together. Even with or without Embiid. They're playing a ton of heavy ISO ball. Maxey doesn't get into a groove. Like, even in the biggest moments, like I said, you had Caleb Martin running an ISO out of the high post. You had Tyrese Maxey trying to break down Kispert off the dribble. So the coach definitely has not done anything. Like, we've talked about this earlier in the season. Like, he's a superstar merchant, Joel Embiid's in there. Well, Embiid can carry the load. They look better. But other than that, it's like the team just doesn't look formidable. It's a bunch of like everybody fend for themselves. And, you know, a lot of people question like how much can the coach do? He could definitely do more than he's doing right now. But I also think the other half of it is one night Joel Embiid is the offense. The offense is built around Joel Embiid. And then the next night, Tyrese Maxey's got to go out there and shoot the ball 30 times. So overall, it just doesn't look good. It just does not look good at all. If you guys want to call into the show, man, phone number's pinned in the chat. We'll go back to the Discord. We got Cool J on the line. Our guy Cool J tapping in. What's up, Cool J?
Yo, RB.
What up? What's up, bro?
I mean, and I agree with you. This doesn't feel like a win. It feels more like a brutal loss. Like you're about to, like, you know, nobody stepped up. Nobody stepped up except for Jake Yabusele and Kelly Oubre. They're the only ones who did a well done job in this game. Everything else was just nothing.
Yeah, man, this was one of the worst wins I've ever seen. It was just absolutely brutal, in my opinion.
Besides that one game that was also an embarrassing loss, this is probably the worst one. It beats that, you know,
Yeah, the Hornets one. Yeah.
The Hornets game, yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, also, first off, Embiid should be playing, you know, be back on the floor and should be playing, you know, more consecutive games. And Paul George should be back, but I mean, this time he should be able to, you know, get his stuff together and be able to shoot a basketball for once.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been playing good either. He's got to step it up. I mean, that's why he paid him. That's why he paid these guys. So I just feel like you're losing the pulse on the fan base, like, especially with games like this. I mean, they're already tough to watch, and then you almost choke like that. It's just inexcusable. It's not how you build a championship mentality.
And like you said, we are 1 month away from the trade deadline, and the two targets that you just, you know, mentioned is to try and go for those two targets. Because I think if those targets, if they have those people, those players, they could be able to, like, you know, figure something out. We should start making moves now.
Yeah.
During the trade deadline, so that way they can, you know, actually be able to make a plan. Because now we're going into next week. It's going to be even more hard. Because now you're going to play even more competitive teams. You can't, you know, you can't fly by teams like those because they're competitive and you need to be formidable. They seem not formidable.
No, I agree. Yeah, I mean, if they don't play next week against the Thunder and the Knicks, I mean, what do you expect? Like, you're going to get ran off the floor. So
this, you know, ramp up plan they're trying to do, you know, continue with, it's just, you know, it's not working. There's no plan.
Nope.
So you have to, like, be able to play, you know, the big three. The big three should be able to get chemistry by now. And so far, you know, with them being Paul George missing you know, a lot of games, it's just, you know, it's not working.
I agree. Cool J, what else you got for me, bro?
Other than that, like, you get to make moves now, because if you don't, your season is going to be, like, gone before you can even blink an eye.
Yep. Time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. Cool J, appreciate you calling in, bro. As always, man.
Thanks, Harvey. Have a good one.
Thanks, man. You as well. Shout out to Cool J. Yeah, I mean, I was just pulling up the Sixers salaries here because I want to show you guys this. I don't think people realize it a lot. I want to show people this. First, I want to show them the draft order. Sixers right now, number 8. Keep in mind, their pick is top 6 protected. What does that mean? That means if it's in the top 6, it'll stay with Philadelphia. But ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the Sixers' upcoming draft picks. Because if you think that this is going to get better by drafting a player, well, then you need to be in the top 6. Here's the Sixers' upcoming draft assets. Hold on. Let's put that over here so we can see it. Here's the Sixers' upcoming draft picks, all right? They have a first rounder in 2026. They don't have a first round pick this year. They've traded all their assets to try to make moves. And the only way the Sixers will retain their draft pick this year is if it falls in the top 6. You know who it's going to right now? Take a guess. Oklahoma City. I was showing this during the stream, but I'm going to actually show the Thunder upcoming draft picks. Hold on. Sixers first round pick 2026. Then they have another one via OKC, Houston, or the Clippers. 2027, they have no first round pick. 2028, they have a draft pick via themselves. They have a first rounder via the Clippers and 2 seconds, but that's a couple years away. And we'll take a look at their cap sheet in 1 second. But I want to look at the Thunder because the Thunder are about to get the Sixers first round pick. And let's take a look at the Sixers, or excuse me, the Thunder upcoming draft picks. Because this is actually wild if you think about it. The Thunder, who have won 15 in a row. I think they lost tonight, actually, but Chet's not even playing right now. Caruso's out. They have 5 first-round picks this upcoming year, along with a second-round pick. Then they have 2 2026 first-round picks and 2 2026 second-round picks. Then they have 3 first-rounders in 2027, 2 first-rounders in 2028, and then they have 2 first-rounders in 2029. Ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely insane. This is what the Sixers were supposed to be when they tanked, but unfortunately, the NBA shut them down, made them fire Sam Hinkie and hire a guy who made burner Twitter accounts. Meanwhile, the Thunder did it to a degree that was 10 times worse, and here's what they have to show for it. Now, let's look at the Sixers cap sheet. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you think this is going anywhere soon, it's not. Let's go ahead and move it over here. 2026, 27. 2025, 26. Embiid, Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Caleb Martin. Same thing in 2026. Then in 2027, Joel Embiid is on the books for $64.3 million. Paul George has a $56.5 million player option at age 38, which he's going to opt into. Maxey will be at 43.5, and Caleb Martin has a player option as well. So if you think that this is going to end now, it's not. It's not. They have 1, 2, 3 more seasons until they can even try to decide to end this. Right now, you know, they can try to, I guess, like deceive somebody into taking these contracts, but no, like you had all the, like, think about it this way, ladies and gentlemen. This past off season, the Sixers had a skeleton of a roster. They had Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid only on the roster. That's why Daryl Morey set up the whole cap space plan. It was so they could literally build out the roster around Embiid and Maxey. And this is exactly what they did. They gave almost all of it to Paul George. 30% of the cap. Now, under the new CBA, we've seen a handful of teams try to dip their toes into the 3-star model. Has any of them worked yet? Not really. Now, the Celtics won their championship, right? The guys they drafted, they, got Porzingis. But now the Celtics are a second apron team, and they're going to get screwed financially in a couple years. They'll probably have to move off somebody. But here's the thing. Doesn't matter. Celtics already won the chip. Phoenix Suns tried the 3-star model. That didn't work. There's other teams that have tried this. It doesn't work. Now the Knicks are in a similar situation where the Knicks can't upgrade their team at all. Like, this is what the NBA wanted when they went to this new model with this new CBA. They don't want you to build 3-star teams. And the worst thing is that Daryl Morey set up the cap space plan in a year where the free agent class was not that strong. and they were forced, or not really forced, but it felt like they were forced to spend the money on Paul George because they already stalled for an entire season. So if they came back with the same roster as last year, after having essentially the whole, 1-year deals and all that gone, if they came back with no other big players, then everybody would be out on the fans. Like the fan base would be out as well on the Sixers. Because again, like what did you do with the cap space? So they panicked again. They gave the cap space to Paul George, just like in 2019 when they gave the cap space to Tobias Harris and Al Horford after Jimmy walked. And as of right now, it does not seem like this investment is paying off. So anyway, that's where we're at. And we have gone down a rabbit hole of talking about the Sixers, their draft picks, and their future capital and all that. Fact of the matter is, this was an embarrassing win tonight, and they should not be happy about it. The way that these boys break down, the way that they did not handle this game like they should have, is not good. It's not good. So, once again, I'll sit here and I'll continue to preach the same thing, man. Joel Embiid has to play multiple games in a row. He's got to play a consistent stretch. Paul George has to do it. Maxey. But the fan base is pissed off because it's like they don't know what to expect. So, anyway, that's where we're at. Pelicans coming up next game, then the Magic. See what they can do. Once again, shout out to our sponsor, Rocket Money. Go ahead and check them out. Link down in the description. Go to rocketmoney.com/gameon. The game continues, man. Sixers are 5 games under 500. This team is bipolar. And hopefully the guys can get healthy and play on Friday night. With that being said, man, Sixers post-game live show right here on the Sixers Game Day live show. They got to figure it out, man. But with a month to go until the NBA trade deadline, it's hard to feel confident. It's hard to feel confident. They had one stretch, and now their stars can't play again. Guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Enjoy the rest of your night. RB out. Catch you on the next one. Peace.